hello! Good evening or good day depending on where you are in the world. Welcome to the stream! So tonight we're gonna be continuing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe! Woo! So last time we got quite a few endings, and one of them was the confusion ending. So I looked it up because the whiteboard had like different, how do I say this? Like notes on how the rest of the restart should go. But I didn't seem to progress past the point where, well, where I found the whiteboard with like all that info. And apparently there's actually like nothing else to that ending. Like despite what the whiteboard says, apparently that's the confusion ending. There's actually nothing else. So I guess I won't be doing that tonight. But we are gonna explore the new content from the Ultra Deluxe version specifically of the Stanley Parable. Because some of the other stuff we did were like from the original. So yeah, we're gonna check out that new content tonight. Let me switch to the game screen real quick. How y'all doing today, by the way? Hope y'all doing well. Alright, so here we are again at the screen. If I recall correctly, last time the guy told me to set it to my favorite time. I don't really have a strong favorite, I would say, but I'd say 8 p.m. because that's my usual stream time with you guys. It's generally a good time for me. Let me just adjust my fan real quick. One sec. Alright, I'm back. We're good. Let's set it. Yeah, my favorite time of day. Or could you simply not resist giving me the correct time again? After all, I know how much you enjoy setting the time correctly. Okay, now I'm curious how accurate 8 p.m. is. Let's use another slider to find out, okay? How accurate is 8 p.m.? Actually, kind of, like, very accurate. Like, we're only 3 minutes off. You know, can I just say, regardless of the accuracy of the clock, I'm having a great time adjusting these settings. I feel like I'm learning more about you and how you like things to be set. It's good to collect data. I wish we had more sliders, but we've gone through all the sliders I have. Perhaps I can invent some new sliders to gather new data on you. Shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, let me whip a couple of new ones up. Should be ready by the next time we boot up the game, I see. Alright, we're gonna get a bunch of sliders, I guess. Anyway, let's begin the game for now, I guess. The end is never the end, it's never the end, the overnight. It's never the end, it's never the end, it's never the end, is loading.
This is the story of a man named...
Skip. Oh hey, got an achievement for quitting the game and starting it again. Also, this doesn't have the awaiting input thing anymore. Ah, shit. Am I gonna have the...
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley
gonna have the
decided to
new
go to the meeting
content
room.
thing?
Perhaps he had
I hope
simply
I
missed
do.
a memo.
I hope it didn't
No matter
reset.
how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Well, I guess we'll find out. Hi, Blarnica, welcome! And you can rate as well! Hi. And hello to you too, Nautilus. Thank you for redeeming first. Okay, where was the new content door last time? I feel like I'm... Shit, do I have to do certain things again? Because it's not... Where was it? I can't remember where the new content door was. I guess we'll find out. I hope it's still here. I really hope it's still here. Oh, here it is! Hey, Pog! Alright.
Oh, good. You noticed my sign.
Yes, I did.
I have something very exciting to show you.
Yeah? What is it? Hi, Reeker. Welcome! Have a good lurk. Okay, elevator. Or not quite, but whatever. It's something. Whee! Oh, into the darkness we go. How you like my elevator music? Can I... Oops. Nope. Okay, another elevator, I guess.
You see, Stanley,
content,
I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be.
I see.
The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which
Narrator?
is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever the Stanley Parable 2.
Whoa! Yo! Stanley Parable 2! Woo! Huggers.
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions.
Yeah.
This is what fans have truly been asking for.
Alright. Phones. Whatever that is. The velvet ropes. New mug. Wow, new content. The end is never the end. Again. Oh, 427, but like the 2 is red. That's our employee number. Very cool. Investor showcase. Okay, bet.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean?
I don't know, but it sounds good.
But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation
like how
and
the tech and
long-term
architecture updated
franchising
too, so sleek, so modern, so true. Taste the sequel. I want to taste the sequel. Give me some of that shit. Man, keep dry. Is there something... Doesn't give me an interaction sound. Huh. Interesting. Off painting... Okay. Is this something? No. Okay. Is this supposed to mean something? Am I supposed to count it? 2, 4, 6, 9, 10, 11 yellows. 11 yellows. 9 greens. 4, 8, 11 purples. 11, 9, and another 11. There we go. I don't know if we needed to remember that at all. Off painting D. That one is K. Interesting. Okay. Well, nice place we got here. Ooh, I like the geometric candles. The dodecahedric candles, I think they are, specifically. Ooh, fancy doors. Not interactable either. Okay. Yeah, Coke too. Very IKEA. Kinda, yeah, now that you mention it. Hey, it's a black couch of sorts. Let's say. Never underestimate coffee enjoyer something letters sofa something blurry room. I tried my best to read that. Let me peek and see what's in their laptop. Okay, got a big old 2 on that paper. Got the void, of course we do. Some cute void burbs. New content is out. New content part 2 is in. I see. Boring sections of the chart. Cool red section of the chart. I love charts that are just that. Very straightforward. Old and busted. New hotness. Ooh la la. The 2 with the thumbs up. Keep on something. 1 plus 1 is 2 minus 1 is... Ah, I see how it loops. Ah, that's a pretty good one too. But it can never be the end, is never the end, honestly. Don't talk to me before I've had my sequel. Okay. Every pause button is a Roman numeral too. Oh, that could really work well for your branding. Yeah, like this. They're back. 2 doors. Oh my god, there's like so much potential, you guys. More Stanley Parable, better Stanley Parable. Win-win, sequential mindshare. Paradigm shift, synergy, brick and mortar approach, envelope, client-centric meeting, the color red, leverage, holistic value. Okay. 2 new mugs. Dang. Concept art. Wow. Beautiful. Shirts. Yes. From afar, that kind of looked like an empty popcorn box because of the colors. Now I'm craving popcorn. Beep, boop, 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 boop. Is that a PowerPoint? Wait a minute. It is a PowerPoint. TSP2 logo ideas. Thanks for attending my meeting. I mean, this one is pretty nice and simple, I would say. Like, I kind of like just the big chew better than the second one here with the pause / numeral, Roman numeral thing going on. I feel like this fits the aesthetic better. This one, I don't know. I think we should stick to, you know, the aesthetic of the first game, kinda. Like, same font, same vibes as the first game, so there's a clear relation between the two. Like, this font right here is iconic. This one, it gives a very different vibe, you know? Like, I can see it working if the setting is way back then instead of like a modern setting like we have now. Maybe. This one, I don't see the point in changing the font. This one is still better. This one, I feel like this would be my second best. You know, it's kind of clever, like the 2 incorporated within the letters. But like I said, keep it simple. I like this one. It's very good. Oh boy, logo designs, I like the original. Yeah. And it seems like they went with it too. See what I did there? So that's good. Ooh. They don't go there. Okay.
Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it.
Okay.
I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
I thought it said goo for a second, but I guess it's 9 o'clock. It looks like goo, the way it's written. Scrum, design pitch, break, pitch design, number 2 chat. 2 eyes, 2 ears, 2 nostrils, 2 arms, 2 legs, question mark? Who took the red marker? Me? Where's the torso? Okay. Yeah. Got a red phone up there. It's interesting how much the color red stands out with the rest of the background. It's actually pretty cool. Cool effect. Sequels are good. Portal 2, Half-Life 2, Batman Arkham Asylum 2. Divinity Original Sin 2. Ooh. That's a game I've been meaning to get, but like there is a sale, but it's like I could get more smaller games than one big game for around the same amount of money, you know? I did end up getting more smaller games. I actually got Unpacking from the recent sales, so I guess I can play it soon. Woohoo! I'll have to see when I want to play it, though. There are other games I want to play, but yeah! I'll definitely play Unpacking on stream sometime. It'll be... I guess it's a more chill game, so it'll probably have to involve, like, you know, more chatting focus, really, rather than gameplay, I feel like. So it'll be kind of like a podcast with a bit of gameplay in the background. Doom 2, Aladdin 2, Return of Jafar, Dark Souls 2, I see. Crab! The ultimate sequel, yo! 2. Parable 2, okay. Let's wait to the show floor. Ooh. What's here? Oh, I can't even. Okay. New features. Can I sit? No. Okay. New content. Are we going on tour? Sure. Guess I keep going. I like how it's so grand, though. I love it. Wow! Look at that!
Go on, try out some of the new features.
Okay. Office decorations, the reassurance bucket, the button that says the name of the player that's playing the game. Wait, what? Let me see this shit. Name, hear yours today. Hear your name in the game. Alright, let me see. Where's
For
the
the
button?
Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people.
Okay.
So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game.
Huh.
Isn't that wonderful?
Sure. Yeah, it's alright, it's alright. Let's see what it says.
Jim.
Huh?
Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim.
I see.
But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you role-play as
Okay,
Jim
we're
to
role-playing
really
Jim
simulate
now.
the full experience of this feature. Just play along. I promise you'll love it. Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim.
I am Jim.
I want you to imagine yourself living as Jim.
Okay.
Sleeping and waking as Jim.
I'll wake up,
Falling
I have
in
a
love
coffee.
And being heartbroken as Jim. Seizing all of the world's possibilities
I
as
eat
Jim.
bacon and eggs
as
for
Jim,
breakfast.
watching your dreams crumble into
I
dust.
go to my office job.
Do you feel it deeply? Are you really, truly Jim right now?
I am
If so,
Jim.
then please step forward and press the button.
Jim.
Oh my god! He said my name!
You see? What a thrill! What a rush! That was you! The button
Oh, it
described
was
you.
me.
Do it again. Do it again.
Okay.
Jim.
Oh my god!
It hits even harder the second time. If this were the only new feature in the Stanley Parable 2, it would still be worth the money. Let's take a break from the Jim button.
Okay.
I'm too emotionally drained from all of this personal validation.
So exciting, bro. Okay, I guess I gotta go back down now. Well, that was fun. The Jim button. Say my name. Woo! Okay, let's see. No screenshots.
I suppose I could allow only people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable 2.
No, that would
actually
limit
save me
your
the work of finishing this
market
feature.
so much. For a Jim in the game. Old drinks, taste the sequel. No screenshots, huh? Well, what if I just... Whoop. I took a screenshot. Whole new office. Red is the new orange. It's a bit strong. New updated ray trace, more of the same but in a good way sequel. New features and content, new ideas. Okay. Jump circle infinite hole? What? Merch? Oh, how did I miss this? Look at that! The end is never the end again. This t-shirt is the new best feature. Oh, the best new feature. Well, I gotta get me some Stanley Parable merch. Ooh, welcome to the showcase. Love that. This is so cool if it was like a thing IRL. What is that? Hang on though, let me get the reassurance bucket real quick. Where is it?
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played
I suppose so.
Well, I'm happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this
Where's the bucket?
fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket.
Show me the bucket.
You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart.
Ooh.
It's true.
There it
As long as
is!
you
It's the
hold on to
bucket!
the many disorienting
Yeah.
contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting.
Okay, bet.
You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient
welcome,
solution for you
readers!
than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes.
Yes, the bucket is very
the
cool.
perfect solution.
Hey Raiders, check out this cool bucket! Woo! Anyway, thank you so much, Chi, for the raid. Hi, how was your stream? How are y'all? How are y'all, beasties? Let me shout you out real quick. But yeah, hope you had a good stream. We're just about to obtain the reassurance bucket. Woo! Jesus.
Can you feel it? The
That
glow of
laugh,
comfort,
what the-
even in the face of crushing despair,
You good,
must
narrator?
already be sweeping through your body. And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well?
Thanks.
I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person.
Wow.
The benefits of the bucket seem to go on and on, don't they?
I guess.
All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
Very cool. Love the bucket. Yeah. Yeah, bucket. Let's go. But yeah, have bucket readers. Good to see you're having fun too. Yeah. And I love this game.
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video
This is the
game?
best bucket I've ever had
That
in a
really
video game.
should
I'll
be
give
an
you that.
award if it isn't already.
So true. Let's go to office decorations, I guess. Is it this one? Oh my god, we see Stanley's face.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on
Ooh.
this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons.
Okay, where are the balloons?
But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th
here.
Birthday. Which would you go with?
Stepniece? I like this one. I like the heart.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along.
Bruh.
Happy 12th birthday, step-niece, it is.
Well, why the fuck did you ask? Okay, there was no winning. Why do you ask before? Fucking bullshit.
Or
I mean, I like it though,
maybe
still.
I should have gone with... No.
No?
No, I've made my decision. We're moving on.
And where did that get you? Back to me. See, you should have gone with the other one, huh? What? Free new and easy achievement? Get it here! Achievement! Oh, oh! Give me achievement! Pull the lever, receive your new achievement, no more steps, it just works! Get yours right now? Okay, bet!
Now, here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident?
Huh?
Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes. You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement will be given to you. It's as simple as that.
Okay.
Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
I must promise an achievement, damn it! No achievement? Gimme! Gimme! I want her! Give me the damn achievement! The doxing button, I already pressed it. Don't worry, it's fine. Didn't know you were steppies. They know what the players want. Achievement activates the monkey brain neurons. Well, now I'm just fucking blue brained. Don't you gamers me? God damn it. Bitch. Damn it, narrator! Now the investors have to invest just so they can get this working. Fucking clever, but like, ah! Alright. That's it for this room, I guess. What else? What else? There was like that big statue or
What
whatever.
else? What other exhibits
No, we
haven't
haven't
we
seen
seen
the-
yet?
No, wait, we have seen the jump circle, but like somewhere else. Let's try this.
You know what? Let's bring the jump circle back for Stanley Parable 2 as well.
There's no jumps
It's-
remaining, though.
Oh, wait. You already spent all your jumps the first time we saw the jump circle.
Oh, well, why wouldn't I?
Oh, well. I suppose it can just be a nice decorative piece, then.
I'll see this bullshit. Man. What's up with this? Can I interact with that? Is that a big Stanley? That's so cute. I can't interact with it, but it's cute. You step the jumps? Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't they just refresh it? Can you find them? Can you find them? Can you find them? Collect them all. Collect what? Oh, did I miss something? What is this? Collectibles. Oh, there's like an expo hall guide. That's so nice. I am here. Free achievement? No, there isn't. Bullshit. False advertising. Yeah, let's check out the collectibles then, sure. Hope there's actually something to collect.
Ah,
Ooh.
collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2,
Whoa.
you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
Wow. So beautiful. Look at it. Stanley, you guys. Shiny, shiny collectible. The new constant's starting to look like old shenanigans, I know, right? I love it. Yeah. Whoa! What? That is so cute! Okay, but is there more?
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
Okay, are there more little Stanleys around the place? Maybe I should look out for them now. Shit. What if it was actually just the one, but like, they make you think that there's more? Don't do this to me, gang! What would it be? This map? Yep, I'm at that map. I mean, I'm at this map. Settings World Champion. I have not seen that. Where is that? Not this, right? Let's check out the... I want to save the infinite hole for last, maybe, actually. N is jump circle. And the jump circle was... there. Wait, what? How does this make sense? You're on the same wall. What? I'm confused. Is it like... Eh? Trying to make sense of it. So... Okay, then this must be... The thing I'm looking for is probably on the other side. Is this... What is this? No, that's decorations. Where's the settings world champion? Honey? I've seen that. We've gone here. Is this anything? It doesn't look like this is anything. No. We've been to the reassurance bucket. We've seen the merch. We've seen the decor. Is there really just the infinite hole left? Have I gone up here? Wait. That's new. What's this? New content? Yeah, let's see what this is. Epilogue.
An epilogue would
Ooh.
be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley? Yes, yes, it will go at the end of the,
Oh,
well,
there's
we'll
nothing.
figure that out later.
Bruh. So it's just nothing. Okay, we've been here. You hear something? Oh, it's probably just a bucket. It does creak a little bit. Yeah, I can't seem to find that thing. New to content, yep. Like, where is the settings thing? We've seen the epilogue. Found collectibles. Collectibles is right there. And collectibles is E9. So, there. Yeah, it's like we gotta turn this map kinda clockwise. But I couldn't find the settings world champion. Honey. It should be right across merge, but it wasn't there. I guess it is just the infinite hole left if you can't find the settings. See, it's supposed to be right across merge. It's not here. Settings? No. Nothing. Man. Letter labels. Yeah, they're interesting labels for sure. Jump circle. Alright, fine. To the infinite hole we go, guys. Or unless... What is this? Oh wait, that's just this. Bruh. Alright, infinite hole we go. Running out of things to look at in this expo. Time and depth. Wow. Uh-huh. Is there an infinite hole
Stanley,
here?
here's an idea that I'm truly fond of.
What's
It's
up?
never been done before in a video game.
Really?
This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever.
Wow.
That's right. Infinite fall.
Oh my god.
You can fall until the end of time, if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
I mean, in Portal, if you set things up right, can't you just fall infinitely? Anyway, sure, let's go! Whee!
You see, isn't it wonderful?
Yeah.
One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button
Where?
to pop back up to the top, and we can continue
Oh,
onward.
okay. Why don't we just keep falling for a little bit, see if he says anything?
Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top.
Does it say
Maybe
like
do it on the
teleport?
sooner rather than later spectrum of things.
Why? What if I want to fall more? Is it not actually bottomless, huh?
Okay, Stanley, I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly
Uh-oh.
exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole.
Stan-
Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is.
oh
It's an
boy,
extreme-
Stanley's gonna die, y'all.
I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a...
Oh.
Okay, well, good for you. You found the
Oh,
bottom
we're
of
alive.
the
What the
hole.
hell, Stanley?
You found me out, Stanley. I'm a liar and a
Man's
cheat,
got
and
the
you're
strongest
so
legs in the
clever.
world.
Look, I think the issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling. What normal person actually wants to fall infinitely?
Not normal people.
I figured the hole was as deep as anyone would actually need.
No.
Don't you put this on me. Maybe you're the problem. Look, things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't
No,
mean.
it was just
Why
you.
don't
I
we
wasn't
just
talking.
put all this behind us and agree to just call the whole mostly infinite?
Sure.
If that works for you, then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be up here when you're ready.
What if I stay here for a bit? Does it say anything? Hey, I can see where I fell from. Can I line up my reticle with it? Nope, I cannot. Damn it. No fall damage, apparently. Stanley got the portal legs. Okay, fine.
Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel.
Okay, and like what? No. Damn, okay. Can I see the settings thing now? I couldn't find it. Ah, the music. I swear I've looked around like all over this place. What else am I missing, huh? This is just the achievements thing. Been here. What was that again? That's the epilogue thing, right? Yeah. Champion. What's number 3? Office decorations. And then the reassurance bucket is supposedly right next to... Right next to it, huh? Let's see. This is for the lower level as well. So I'm gonna try and look around. I really want to find the settings thing. It's just not here. Achievement mostly. Oh, hey, he did rename it. What the heck? Mostly infinite hold. That's so cool. It was like so fast. Okay. There's just no. Oh wait. Was that open before? Is that just office decorations? Wait. Nani? But it's always open. And there's office decorations. Alright, so I guess the settings thing just really isn't here. What is this? Oh, that's the reassurance bucket. We've been here. Okay. Then, we've been there. I mean, I think really all they have is the exit, no? Have we... There are stairs here. Have we been there? Let's see. Like, here. Have we been here? Oh, here it is! What? Man, why can't I go in here? After all this time, I finally found it. And I just couldn't... Bruh. Why, narrator? Anyway, I guess I'm going to the exit now. I've seen everything. I went to the upper level and there's nothing there. Alright, exit I go. Jump circle. Going up.
All right. Have you seen everything you wanted to?
Yeah.
Ready to move on now?
Yep. Oh, is this the upper level then? Or is this actually just an exit to the entire thing? Ooh!
So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features?
Yeah, they're
Yes,
all
I
right.
know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work.
Okay.
There's definitely a good game in there somewhere.
Bucket
Say,
glitching.
let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether
Oh,
or
okay.
not it coheres
Bet.
into a meaningful gameplay experience.
The true settings are the friends we
Are
made
you
along the
ready?
way.
Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2.
Wow.
I mean, there's potential here, right? It's sort of... Okay, never mind.
That's it.
Hold on. Let me do a different arrangement. Okay,
Okay.
yes, this is much better.
Here,
I feel good
I'll go
about
here.
this. Here we go. Version 2. Who am I kidding, Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags.
Yeah.
And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything. I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own.
Yeah, man, you need
they
something.
would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait,
Kinda, yeah.
maybe that's it.
Oh.
I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course. With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game.
Okay.
Would it possibly work?
Maybe.
I suppose it could. But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction,
Stanley Parable 2.
This is the Stanley Parable 2.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can whip something up.
Okay. Don't go overboard now.
Perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, wow. Why is this kind of scary? What the heck? Whoa, this is trippy. Yo. Why is it looking like a horror game though? It's like PT. Oh man. Can't help but watch though, it's quite mesmerizing, yes. Hang on. Are we gonna go through the door? Or are we gonna make a turn? Let me see what happens. Wow. Oh wow, they even changed it too. Red is the new orange. Anyway, let's continue. Yeah, it's a brand new game.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he
I'm
was
so glad I didn't
employee
skip.
number 427.
Balloons!
Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk
the music
in room
slightly different? I
427,
think it
and
is.
he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk,
Okay.
telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Okay.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that
Hey,
would
Stanley
forever
Parable
change
2.
Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting,
Stephanie.
or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company
Happy 12th
had
birthday,
this
Steph.
happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid,
Hey.
Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Okay.
All of his co-workers
New
were
game.
gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting
This
room.
is sick.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
The bucket.
Stanley picked up the bucket.
Ah. Hey, we get to keep it. Pog. Best feature ever. Hey, I don't think I was here before. Huh. Cool. Do we get to see the other new features, or?
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest
Ah!
and entered the door on his left.
No.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket
Stanley
calling to
doesn't
him,
even get
telling
weekend
him
Sag
that the
through.
employee lounge was simply the place to be.
I wonder how much it's gonna change.
And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better? No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
No.
No, said the bucket. Don't go to the
No.
meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
I love this already.
Good, said the bucket. Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do. Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
Oh my god. It's the now for me.
In here, said the bucket. Go into this dark room over here. Stanley once again obeyed blindly.
It's not that dark. What are you talking about, dog? Oh, this? Okay. Oh.
Now pick up the phone, said the bucket. Pick up the phone and it will take us back home, where we can go about life together.
Okay. Oh god, flashbang. Ah.
This is the sad story of a man named Stanley and his bucket. Once upon a time, I gave Stanley a bucket because I thought he was lonely and could use a friend.
Yeah, lovely voice acting.
And then, very distressingly, he began to believe the bucket could speak to him.
Hey. Hello. Come on. Okay. Where's my bucket? Oh, hey. What's up? Just looking around. I like I just might be whatever. Whatever that says, I can't read it. Okay, gonna walk here. Hello, Stanley, it's me, your bucket. Press F to take me to work with you. Okay. Well, this is fun.
The Stanley Parable reassurance bucket was merely meant to
Where's my
provide the
bucket?
comforting glow of companionship.
Where'd my bucket go?
It doesn't literally talk and give you
Where's my
orders.
reassurance bucket?
Whatever Stanley is hearing the bucket say to him is just in his head.
My bucket. Where's my bucket? What the? I can't even interact with the screen. Huh. Where bucket? Where bucket? You can't separate me and my bucket. Give bucket. Give. Bucket where? No. No. Took my bucket away. Oh. Hey. Just enter taking me back home with you. Okay. Can I press this now? No. Okay.
Lately, I've been concerned about him. Wouldn't you be concerned as well?
No.
To see him delusional like this, obsessing over an inanimate metal
Where's the
object?
bucket?
I want to say something to him, but I don't know how I can convince him. I don't know if he'll listen
here.
to me.
Okay, we go back to work now, y'all. Damn, Bucket, haven't even
Kind
taken you
way.
out to dinner
Stanley,
yet. Bucket is
can
slow
you
back.
hear me?
Bucket is slow.
Listen to me. It's just a bucket. It
Shut
can't
up.
think. It can't talk. All it will ever truly
separate
do
us.
for you is effectively transfer a liquid from one location to a different location. That's it. It doesn't do anything else.
Can do so much more than that. Yeah, don't listen to the loud man.
You see,
Oh,
he's not listening.
nice house.
He's still taking orders from the bucket.
My house looks
You
like...
know, once upon a time it was me
Oh, it's
he
just
took
dim.
orders from. Me he trusted and listened to. Now all he cares about is his awful bucket. This stupid hunk of metal.
Yeah, press G to ignore anyone in your life except for me.
It's sad. But I suppose
That's
he
right,
doesn't
Bucket.
need me
It's
anymore.
just you and me forever.
From now on, he's just going to cling to this bucket, this cold, empty bucket, this sort of shiny bucket. Well, I'll give it this. The bucket does have a nice
Yeah,
shine
I
to it.
know. You believe I'm real, don't you, Stanley? Press Q to go back home. Yes.
Yes, I suppose on closer inspection that it doesn't quite look like your average hardware
See?
store bucket.
Now he's getting it.
It's just a little more, what am I trying to say? Sturdier.
Let's watch TV
More
with a bucket.
capable of transporting liquid. Like it would be better at moving an amount of water from one room to another.
Yeah. And you know, this isn't that much different from Stanley's old job, which is just pressing a button, whatever he's told to press. First time to relive the same day with me over and over.
Oh my God, what am I saying? Better at carrying water from room to room. It's a bucket. It's literally
Exactly.
just a bucket. Why do I feel some need to point out the ways in which it's so much more than just a regular bucket?
Because it is. Press C to go home, to work, to home, to work, to home.
Oh no. I'm having feelings. For the bucket.
You can't have the bucket. It's mine.
No. What's going on? Why do I want to be with the bucket? Hear what the bucket has to say. Do anything it asks. What's wrong with me? I don't understand. Perhaps if I had the bucket, this would be less confusing. Yes.
No, you can't
The
have
bucket
it.
could tell me what to do in this troublesome
Oh my.
situation.
Oh my, ooh la la. Well, wow. Got the candle on the frying pan and everything. How romantic. Oh my god. Okay.
Stanley, give me the bucket.
No!
Give it to me. Give me the
Mine!
bucket, Stanley.
Mine!
I need
Mine!
it. Give it to me now. Give it
Close
or
my
I'll...
eyes. What's going on? Go back to Stanley. Bucket? Where are you? All hail the bucket. Bucket in my mind always. Sacrifice all mortal possessions to the bucket. What happened? What happened? This game's just
All
gonna
of
be
his
like this
co-workers
now.
were gone.
That's cool.
What could it mean?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, what'll happen if I don't take the bucket and I still go there? Because, like, I know... I never actually got the...
When Stanley came to a set
the
of two
ending that
open
was
books,
meant
this
for the
was not
phone.
the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley
So
knew
let's
it
try
perfectly
that
well.
one.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow. Yes. This room. What a beautiful room.
Indeed, yes.
What a gorgeous, gorgeous room. Thank goodness Stanley had taken this detour on his way to the meet. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No, I did not. I even closed it.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible
Okay,
he
now
wasn't
let's see
5
what this
years
is meant
ago.
to be.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you.
It's also
all
kind
this
of about
time.
you, narrator,
There's
and
someone
also
you've
my
been
bucket when I
neglecting,
had the bucket.
Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every
All right,
decision
who's
by
this
yourself.
someone?
Now, I'm not
Is it
asking
the
for
bucket?
me. I'm asking for her.
Oh, is the bucket a her?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life.
Alright, let's see this.
She's been waiting.
Oh,
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
okay. Oh, ah! Flashbang again. Same as last time then. Oh, 427.
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting.
what
I'm
a nice
just pulling the
voice.
bread out of the oven.
What?
All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife?
Yes.
Who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm
Bruh.
trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's
You got
really
baited.
going on here.
I mean, you could still be my wife.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named
Death?
Stanley.
I'm dead? Is that why it's all been white outside? Okay. Press P. Is that my job?
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands
Did I walk
nothing
into
of
getting
him,
burnt by a
and
narrator?
every
Yeah,
button
pretty
that
much.
he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential
Man
nature
really
of
said
his
no, bitches.
existence. Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to
And
do.
he enjoys it very
Now
much.
he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home.
Give me
now
food.
he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that
Let me
he's chosen
out.
this life. But in his mind, in his mind he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown. Fantastic discoveries of new
Let me see the
lands.
rest of this
It was
place.
wonderful.
Let me see.
And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Damn. L. L.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he
Nothing
imagined
changed.
that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had
You mean to
suddenly
tell me I've been
vanished
imagining
off
that?
the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Just hard to spend time with the boys.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door.
it's just
The mere
he's just
thought
actually
that his
narrating the
decisions would
game.
mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Proceed to prepare dinner.
As he wandered
Oh.
through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible
Oh,
paths
so that's what
and
changed. Just probably
destinations.
turned into more like the
Down
office
one
than the
path lay an
home.
enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
Aww. Press G to tell your kids a story.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
I'm syncing up to the clock. Okay, anyway.
But there is
Hello,
no
your
answer.
wife, you love her.
How could there possibly be? In
She's
reality, all
gone.
he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed.
Bye.
The longer he spends here, the
I
more
loved
invested
her.
he gets. The more he forgets which life is the real one.
Press L.
And I'm trying to tell him that
L.
in this world he can never be anything but an observer. That as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me.
Let me
He
sharpen
won't stop.
pencils.
Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
I can try. Let's see if it actually detects this or not. Let's wait for a bit. Okay. Well, it won't let me do anything. So.
You see? Can he just not hear me?
I tried, bro.
How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Press X to question nothing.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley.
Huh.
We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again.
Please die.
And Stanley pushed a button.
Oh shit.
And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
Oh. Did we die? I didn't press anything. Sick beat. Okay, I guess that's it for that ending, right?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a Stanley lifted the bucket into his arms, and a wave of comfort rushed over him.
Okay, maybe you could try another ending, but with the bucket. Maybe it'll change something.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Do I get different?
This was not the correct way to the
different
meeting room, but
a
Stanley
different
had
death
felt the
message
bucket
perhaps if I
calling to
die
him,
with the
telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was
hear
this
this out.
better than the meeting room? Yes, Stanley thought to himself. Yes, perhaps it truly was. How insightful the bucket turned out to be.
Okay, that was it.
No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the
Okay,
door
let's see
on
what
his
happens
left
when we
to
die
go
with
back to the meeting room.
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift,
Here,
yes.
let's try this.
Go there.
But Stanley feared that any path he walked might lead to the separation of himself and the bucket, his dearest friend.
It is different.
So he threw himself to his death, that they might die in one another's arms.
How romantic.
How deeply touching.
Yeah. Okay, now let's try another ending. So remember when we went to the
All of
mind
his
control
co-workers
facility
were
last
gone.
time?
What could
Let's
it
see what
mean?
happens if you turn it
Stanley
on
decided
instead
to
of
go to
off.
the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
And then let's see what happens if we take like the bucket with us, but then turn off the mind control
When
ship.
Stanley came to a set
Bucket
of
best
two
friend,
open
yes.
doors, he
Bucket
entered
ended
the
up
door
more
on
than the
his
friend in
left.
the last ending, I know, right? Ended up with bed with us.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office.
Yeah,
Coming
yeah.
to a staircase, Stanley walked
And I
upstairs
believe
to
the
his
password
boss's
is
office.
2845. We're speedrunning this bitch.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have
Damn
a single
right.
minute to just let the narrator talk.
Come
That
on,
kind of
come on, open
anxiety
the door,
isn't
come
healthy.
on.
So he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
Come on,
Feeling
open the
soothed
door.
And rejuvenated,
Yeah, there
Stanley
we go.
calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
That's so dark. Alright, let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh! There are collectibles around the game now! Wow!
You found one of them. One of the miniature Stanley figurines.
Yay!
Remember, no reward for collecting all of these. Only
Okay.
the intrinsic pleasure of a job well done. You can't buy that sort of happiness, Stanley. God knows I've tried. So, I implore you to savor each and every moment you come across one of these beautiful figurines.
Oh, I absolutely will. That's fun. We can find them all over the place now. That's so cool. We really are in the Stanley Parable too now. Wait, so where's that achievement machine? The test achievement thing? We need to find it.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job.
Yes.
Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred
You
to him?
finally left your
This
cubicle.
question would not go unanswered for long.
Alright, let's go.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Okay.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Right,
What
we got
horrible
this.
secret
And
did
then
this
we can go
place
here,
hold?
right?
Stanley thought to himself.
Ah, there it
Did
is.
he have the strength to find out?
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Boop.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true
What's
nature
that blue
revealed.
one?
Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen.
there we go, there's the
And
bridge.
Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
There's no one there in any of the screens.
This mind
Let's
control
go.
facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Yes, perhaps. All right, let's go.
No. He
No.
refused to believe it. He couldn't
No.
accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never.
Never.
It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Perhaps. Where do I go? Oh, here we go.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would
Let's turn it
never
on this
again
time, 'cause we
exert
turned
its
it off
terrible
before.
power over another human life.
On.
For he... Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you?
Why,
After
yes,
they
I
kept you
did.
enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted?
Oh.
Control?
Oh.
Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do.
Oh, yeah?
You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If
Can't
you want
tell
to
me
throw
what
my
to do.
story off track, you're going to have to do
Yeah, there were
much
numbers.
better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the
5,
power you think you
anything.
do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent,
3.
Stanley suddenly realized he had just
Oh,
initiated the network's emergency detonation system.
1, 2,
In the event that this
3, 4,
machine is
5.
activated without proper DNA
Ruh-roh,
identification,
Raggy.
nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex.
Oopsie.
How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes.
Oh.
Now this
Oh,
is making
God.
things
Oh, God.
a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine.
4?
You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it.
Where's 4?
Mere moments until the bomb goes
shit,
off.
is it up there?
But what precious moments each one of them is.
Can we
More
go up here?
time
Yes,
to
we can.
talk
Yes, we
about
can.
you, about me.
Okay,
where
come on,
we're
come on, come on,
going,
come on.
what all this means.
Let's go, let's go.
I barely know where to
4.
start.
Did that
What's
work?
that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are. A moment of solace before you're
That worked?
obliterated. All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to
Oh.
them. I erased them.
Wait, what?
I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance
what?
of the story. Sometimes when
I
I
get
tell
it.
it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then
Oh
dying
no,
alone.
do I have to find a small
Other times,
door?
I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing
Shit.
everyone inside, or I let it burn
Uh-oh,
to a
I think I'm gonna
crisp.
die.
I have to say this, though. This version of events has been rather amusing.
5.
Watching you try to make sense of everything
5?
and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go.
Tips remaining.
But I'm sure whatever I come up
think
with
I'm
on
fucked.
the next go around will be even better.
Wait, number 5 was over
My
here.
goodness,
Number 5 was over
only
here. I don't
34
think I have enough
seconds
time.
left. But I'm enjoying
Ah.
this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why
Okay,
not?
what?
These
Wait,
are
press
precious additional seconds.
5.
Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear
I don't
me,
know
what's
what
the
I'm
matter,
doing.
Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing
What?
right now?
Where's the
Or did
3?
you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean,
I
look
don't-
at you. Running from button to button, screen
can't find
to
the
screen,
colored-
clicking on every
What?
little thing in this room.
can't find the
These
colored
numbered
too.
buttons. No, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button. Or this door.
It said 2.
Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you
Honey?
think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you
Pinkish
have any
purple.
idea what your purpose in this place is?
Bro, I was trying, but
Stanley.
what?
You're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That
Where's number
timer
3?
isn't
Where's
a
number
catalyst
3?
to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death.
Haha, I am
You're only
so
still
dead, you
paying
guys.
instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine.
but I'm going to destroy it first,
Whoa.
so you can't.
Oh,
Take a look at the clock,
no.
Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending.
How do I do
Just
it?
you being blown to pieces.
How
Will
do
you
I
cling
do
desperately to
any
your
of that?
frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me. All a part of the
I'm
joke.
looking at the buttons.
And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable
Wow.
life from the moment I fade in until the moment I say happily ever up.
Damn. Is there a way to actually disable it? I couldn't. I was pressing the number buttons, but it wasn't doing anything. Oh, that looks scary. Let me search real quick. Like, is there an actual way to do it? Countdown. Is there actually a way to win? Let me see here. Does not appear as if there's actually anything you can do. Yeah, okay, there it cannot be stopped. Alright, cool. Man. Alright, well that's enough of the music. Let's try bringing the bucket with us
All
this
of his
time.
co-workers were gone.
Part of me wanted to panic,
What
but you
could
were
it
vibing
mean?
to the music.
Stanley
Yeah, it
decided
was kind
to
of
go
a
to the
bop,
meeting
wasn't
room.
it?
Perhaps he had simply missed. The confusion and the chaos all seemed to melt away as Stanley embraced the bucket. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Yeah, okay, we're going. Then let's try. Oh. Wait, this is different. How can we find them? Maybe we are the collectibles. Shut the frick up. Small floating objects have appeared across the office. We have to synergize our resources to ensure the retrieval. There's so many questions. How did you tell him you spotted one? What makes them float in the air? Who took these pictures of them? Are these hints? No, we have never seen a... Wait, is there actually one in the bathroom? Ooh. Follow clues provided by employee 416. Red room? Okay. Thank you, good luck. Oh, we gotta find them. Yeah, collectibles. Do not leave the office before pointing back on any new findings. Teamwork and something are in importance during this unprecedented time of investigation. Okay. So these are clues. There was like a... I think we might have found this one actually. Like the one by the bricky wall. I guess we'll just find them around the place. I think I know where this one is. It's like in the executive bathroom. Source of limitation. It may concern. Managed to pick up sounds unusual to our regular office ambiances or local audio sources using an array of cardioid microphones, also known as directional mic, a microphone which picks up sound from a particular area. Analysis of new recordings allowed me to triangulate the source of the strange noise. Data shows that in all likelihood it's coming from a dark area behind a very warm place. I also picked up what looks to be reverberance off a porcelain surface. Anyone have leads on this? Wouldn't you like to know? A very warm place? Is there a fireplace in the boss's office? Oh. Weird spinning figurines. Employee 41 building a bridge. Someone in cargo room. Oh, cargo room? I don't think we found one there yet. I guess we should look around there then, next time. What we know, what we forgot, bonus stuff we don't know yet. Okay, why do they kind of look like 427? What do they want? Our data, stock options, money. Should we make them employees? Maybe interns? Yes. Magic, why floating? Our quarterly success, magnets, training exercise, OG management, dreams. How many are there? A bunch. More money if sold together. Can we sell them, obviously? We need contracts for them, potential liability, NDA. Trusty completionist instinct. Oh, I will. Why wouldn't they just tell us something will happen? This investigation in this room, they feel pointless. I love how this entire room changed. Warehouse access plan. Produce one plan to allow ease of access past fence. Oh, plank, not plants. Construct bridge to allow collection of shiny float. Retrieve Chris's remains from warehouse. Construct new structurally sound bridge. Huh. So we need planks. Where would that be? Maybe it's in the cargo room. Oh! It actually tracks my progress! That's cool! Ah. Okay, so we have cargo room. Got some stairs. Some are both red and blue. I think we've seen red and blue a bit before. When we kept on disobeying Narrator, I think. Yeah. Oh, we got the nearby fireplace in this. Private but smelly place for an important person. Yeah, okay, so that is the bathroom. Okay. There must be a point to this. Gotta collect them all. 5 there be, just take it from me. There will be a reward for finding them all. Lies, stop kidding yourselves. I want them so much. I want to go home. There will be cleaning of this wall required. Who are you? 666 soul. Let's keep going, Bucket. Everyone here. No?
Oh, Stanley, can you feel it?
What?
The broom closet. It wants the bucket.
Oh!
You can feel that, can't you? The aura of jealousy? It's as clear as day. This broom closet believes it deserves the bucket. I can really feel it now.
Oh, shit.
It's a bucket. It belongs in a broom closet. That's what the broom closet is trying to say here. It's supposed to go with the other cleaning supplies. Good for you, Stanley. Don't give in. Don't hand over the bucket. I know how hard it must be, given the pressure that the broom closet is putting on your shoulders right now, but you have to be strong.
Yeah, be
This is your
strong.
bucket. This is your companion and lifelong friend. You can't hand it over. Oh, no.
And just a
Getting
few
into
minutes ago,
name-calling now, it
Narrator
seems.
was trying
This
to
is
tear us
how low
apart.
the broom closet has sunk that it has to resort to this stream of petty insults simply in order to get you to hand over the bucket. Stanley, I never liked this broom closet for a variety of reasons, but even this is worse than I had imagined. And wait, now the broom closet has the gall to imply that you and the bucket are not truly deep and lasting friends? That your relationship is purely superficial and convenient?
How dare
that your
you!
life is so banal and meaningless that you'd feel the same sort of kinship towards any inanimate object which happened to lay in your path in an even partially enticing manner? Well, I never. Go on, Stanley. Lay into it.
Yeah,
really
screw
tell
you,
the
broom closet.
off for its demeaning comments.
Yeah, stop being
Expand on
stinky.
the wide variety of experiences you and the bucket have shared together. Go through each of
We
them
shared an
point to point.
apartment.
Share your journal entries detailing the rich emotional landscape of your feelings for the bucket
Yeah.
as they have changed and evolved over the years.
Yeah.
Let him have it.
Yeah. There more?
Okay, I've got you something which
Oh.
I think will help settle this debate once and for all. Here we go.
Property, you
There.
say?
Now it's settled. No
Yeah,
more debate, no more
mine.
discussion. Take a hike,
Is
broom closet,
mine.
with all your meandering philosophical diatribes about the nature of
I
cleaning
trusted your
supplies
broom
and their
closet.
relationship to broom closets in the natural order of things.
Look at that. Property of Stanley. I love how they can actually just do that.
All right, I've got a second sticker
Oh,
back
shit.
here, and I'm going to slap it on as well because I think it's appropriate.
Show.
You see? I feel that it works because
It's
the
also a
sticker
bucket!
is
We
also
got double
a bucket.
buckets! Woo!
That way, if you're ever unsure whether the thing you're holding is a bucket or not, you can look down at this sticker and say to yourself, "Ah, it's a bucket." There really is a wide variety of
Oh, what is
applications
that?
for this sticker.
Yes, indeedy. Alright, do I get more goodies if I just stay here? More stickers? Screw you, Stanley. Put the
You know
bucket
what?
on your head.
I
Show the
could
broom
take the
closet.
name
Yeah.
calling and the dismissal of your kinship with the bucket, but now the broom closet is just giving us the silent
Well,
treatment. And
I
to be
never.
honest, I'm sick of the pettiness on display. You can stay here all you like, but I've had it with this impetulant room of cleaning supplies.
Yeah,
Easily the most
impetulant.
childish such room I've ever been in. I'll see you
Bean.
outside, and we can get on with the story about you and your bucket.
Yeah! Okay, I guess let's go. Just you and me, bucket.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walk
I wonder if I get
upstairs
to
the
keep these
boss's
stickers. I would
office.
love that. Should be one here. Found ya.
Another miniature Stanley figure.
Yeah!
This, you know, there really must be a snappier name for these things. What about mini stands?
Mini stands! That's so
Or
cute!
What about Stanlerines?
I like mini
Yes,
stands.
I
It's
think
like
I
mini
that.
stop.
Another Stanlerine under your belt.
Stanlerine? Okay, sure. I kinda wanna call it mini stands though. They're cute. They sound so cute like that. Anyway, Stanlerines, mini stands, sure.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken
It is
down
such
into an
a tall
emotional
room.
dumpster fire, if not for the soothing presence of the bucket. Even now, in his darkest of hours, did the bucket's warmth and guiding light pierce the dark clouds of confusion and chaos. It would be with him always.
It's just
The
you and me,
would.
bucket.
And he knew it. The two of
What
them
if I
were
put wine in the
inseparable.
bucket?
At this point, Stanley was so absorbed in the tender spiritual connection he shared with the bucket that he didn't notice the keypad behind the boss's desk.
Oh, was that there
Nor in
all
his bliss
along?
of simply being near the bucket did he have any notion that the pin number for the keypad was 2845.
2, 8, 4, 5. 2, 8, 4, 5. 2, 8, 4, 5. 2, 8, 4, 5.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
What if I just...
2845.
Will he just enter it for me if I don't do anything? Alright. I want to wait a little more and see if he says anything. Maybe he'll just say 2845 again.
But it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just opened all by itself.
Ah, he did
and
open it
Stanley got the
himself.
hell along with the story. Well, whoop-de-doo.
Hehehe. What if I actually just stay here? Or what if I enter the code? Is he gonna be pissed that like I entered it just now? And let's see. What if we stick around just a little more? With my bucket. Okay, I guess he's not gonna say shit. No. Shit. Let's try this again. Well, it's not doing anything now. So, yeah, we've gotten the one here. And let's go down. Man, there's so much more. There's so much potential with the bucket now. I kind of like what they
The
did. You know,
elevator raced
it's
downward,
simple,
plummeting
but it
towards
just
an
adds so
unknown
much.
fate.
And all it took was
It would
one
be
bucket.
all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket. Soothing him, comforting him,
This really is the best
reassuring that
feature
in
of
this
the sequel.
darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right. The bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine.
Yes, everything will be fine.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility.
We'll follow along for now, but we'll definitely go here a few times to see the variations with the bucket.
The lights rose on an
We'll go
enormous
here
room
around
packed with
2 more
television
times?
screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
But yeah, so this time I'm going to turn off the mind control, and then next time I'm gonna turn it on, and then I'm gonna escape with the bucket and see what happens. That way I can blow up with the bucket next time.
And Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock. Everyone in the office was being videotaped, monitored like guinea pigs.
Yeah.
The bucket had never seen anything like this, and it very nearly burst into
Imagine
tears
if it did,
as
though. Where would the
Stanley
tears
cradled
come
it
from?
gently
reassuring it that everything would be fine.
Best couple of 2023. Power couple. Or whenever this game
Was
released.
the bucket under the mind control facility's influence as well?
Oh shit, is
Had
it?
the bucket been told to do things it didn't wish to do? What kinds of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place?
I don't know, but I know it wants to be
These
with me.
questions raced furiously
Right,
in
bucket?
Stanley's
You're my property.
No! He screamed into the bucket. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control, never!
Never!
He squeezed the bucket tighter. His one friend
Yeah,
in
my
the entire
one
world.
friend.
At this point, he could trust
Is the
no
bucket the
one
main character? No, it's me.
except for the bucket.
It's still me. It's still Stanley. Bucket will not be main character.
But here
Unless
was
we
the
can be
proof.
main characters
The heart of
together.
the operation. Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he and the bucket
Yeah,
would
me and the
dismantle
bucket.
the controls for good. Two best friends,
Yeah, just a
Stanley
couple
and the
of
bucket,
besties.
up against the world. They high-fived in a really cool way, and the bucket made a sassy comment about taking down the
Yeah,
system.
take down the system. Whoop. God, that's loud. Can I see if I still have the bucket?
Stanley and the bucket waited in blackness. Was it over?
Perhaps.
Yes, they had done it. Stanley and the bucket had defeated their greatest and darkest enemy.
Yeah!
Freed themselves from the tyrannical grip of the evil mind control machine.
Bucket,
Freedom
we're
was now
free!
mere moments away. Excitedly, the two of them began to discuss the kind of life they wanted to live once they
look at
stepped
Bucket.
through this massive door. The bucket wanted to learn to roller skate. Stanley wanted to sneeze in every country on Earth. Both of them wanted to
Well,
begin
that's a
watching
goal,
movie, any
sneeze in
movie,
every
but then
country?
stop it halfway through
On
and begin
Earth?
watching it in reverse from the end. True, it
Think
was
about
a
it.
simple
Everyone's a
life
bucket
they
since we have
envisioned,
water inside
but it was
ourselves.
one they lived
Ah, fellow
together,
flesh bucket.
with one
Yeah,
another
big
to lean
brain.
on, to trust, to support. And
Wait, what?
what? Wait, what was happening?
Wait, what?
Why had the door stopped?
What?
Was Stanley and the bucket not about to be freed?
No.
An unbearable silence filled the room, lingering in uncertainty.
You can't do this to us.
Until finally the truth hit Stanley square in the face. This building did not want the bucket to leave.
No.
Even the facility itself recognized the incredible calming presence
Let
of
us
the
go.
bucket. Needed the soothing warmth of the bucket.
Let
No,
us
he lets not
go.
depart with the bucket.
Let us free.
No. Stanley can't leave
No,
this place.
please.
Not while he has such a precious bucket in his arms. Not while this building has anything to say about it. Stanley realized he would never again leave this very room. But at least he has the bucket.
That's true. At least I have
To
the
be trapped
bucket.
eternally in darkness isn't really so bad, Stanley thought to himself. As long as I have my bucket with me, right? I'll be okay, won't I?
Yeah.
Stanley gulped. Very soon now, he was about to find out.
At least I have the bucket. Well, okay. Don't leave your bucket, don't worry. We didn't leave. Well, anyway. Right, let's try more
Someone
bucket
was following
endings.
Stanley. He was sure of it. If he
Wait,
checked
what?
over his shoulder now,
What the
he
fuck?
would surely catch them. It was only a matter of time.
Excuse me, what did he just say? Wait, I didn't pay much attention. What do you mean something was following me? Wait, what? Huh? What's following me? What? The fuck? Why was that different? What the hell is that sound? What is that sound? It's not rain, is it? I don't like that. The hell? Hello? Who's fuck? The fuck? Figurine Finders Committee. The hell? Boo Oh, hey, this is here again. Wait, what? Oh, there we go. I was like, why isn't it taking my input? No, it's fine. Should I take the bucket? I don't know if this is an ending. I'll take it with me.
Warmth spread through Stanley's arms. With the bucket in his arms again, he was home.
Just close the door behind us, huh? Now I'm paranoid. What is... You mean something's following us?
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Yeah, I'll go back here. Let's see. What's happening? The vibes in this room are so different. Some are both red and blue. We'll have to go back to the cargo room. Stairs. Let's see if there's one on the way to the boss, maybe? Stairs. Here. Anything?
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Oh, there is one here. Hey!
Okay, I'm going back
Yay.
to the name of these little Stanley figurines.
What?
And now I'm torn between Stanlerines and Figlies.
Figlies!
What do you think, Stanley? What name better encapsulates the intrinsic sense of happiness that you get from seeing a small number in the corner of your screen go up by
I
one?
prefer Stanlerines
I'm
over
sure it will come to
Figlies.
me.
It's one letter away from Fuglies. Yeah, let's try the ending first, okay? We have so many options. What is happening out there? Come on.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned.
God,
to
you really
discover
can
not an
hear it.
indication
What is
of
happening to this game?
Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck.
Huh?
Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most
Interesting.
logical explanation.
It doesn't tell me that I'm impatient. It just says I guess. Huh. Interesting. Oh, Mashirai. You're a figly dude? Oh. Okay, at least that's quicker.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door
Okay, now
with
let's
red
press no when we get to the
control
thing.
facility.
And then next up, we'll escape.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold?
Can't read what's on the
Stanley and the
paper.
bucket both wondered to themselves.
Okay, keep going. Man, I really like your sound effects. They're so satisfying to
Monitors
me.
jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock. Everyone in the office was being videotaped, monitored like guinea pigs. The bucket had never seen anything like this, and it very nearly burst into tears as Stanley
Let me
cradled it
through.
gently, reassuring it that everything
Man,
would be
we
fine.
speed running. One more.
Was the bucket under the mind control facility's
And we'll die
influence as
together in the
well?
countdown.
Had the bucket been told to do things it didn't wish to do? What kinds of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place? These questions raced furiously in Stanley's feeble mind.
Let's go.
No! He screamed into the
Feeble
bucket.
mind.
He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control. Never! He squeezed the bucket tighter. His one friend in the entire world. At this point, he could trust no one except for the bucket. But here was the proof. The heart of the operation.
Right, now we go
Controls
and turn
labeled
it
with
on.
emotions. Happy.
Me
or
and the
sad,
bucket will
or
rule this
content.
world.
Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life.
Or will it?
For he and the bucket
No,
would dismantle the controls
we'll rule
for
the world
good.
together.
Two best friends, Stanley and the bucket, up against the world. But at the last second, the bucket jumped in and pressed the button to turn
No,
on the
it was
controls.
Stanley.
Stanley gasped in horror.
Oh, shit.
Had this been the bucket's plan all along? To take over the machine and claim the power for itself?
Bucket
How
is
could
suddenly the
bucket
bad
have
guy
betrayed him
now.
like this? Stanley was prepared to throw the bucket away in disgust when suddenly an image appeared
what?
on the enormous screen.
Oh,
Birds.
Oh,
Silly.
birds.
Silly birds. The control
Birds.
buttons became active again.
Bird. Ah, bird. Bird.
Stanley flipped through one video of silly birds after another.
A
And then it dawned on him.
penguins.
This wasn't
They're
a
so
mind control
cute.
facility at all. It was a facility for monitoring and surveilling silly birds.
Ah, yes, of
all
course.
over the
Silly
world.
me.
The mind controls were only a
Look at that.
facade to disguise its true intentions. Had the bucket known this all along? Stanley marveled at the metal genius in his hands, the one who
Well,
had
thank
pointed
you,
him
Bucket.
towards this incredible discovery. Stanley and
Interesting
the
beat.
bucket never found freedom because they spent the rest
Bucket
of
has
their
to-
lives here in this place, flipping through live streams of the silliest birds imaginable.
Ducky.
Of all the possible paths his life could have taken, this one was surely the best.
Huh.
And Stanley was happy.
It's an owl. Hey. Oh, I wanted to look up more. Why'd you have to restart me like that? Yeah, silly birds. Okay, well that's that.
All of his co-workers were gone.
What
What
could it mean?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Doink.
Stanley picked up the bucket and smiled. He'd never be alone again, not truly alone, not with the bucket around.
Did you say that before?
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his...
I
This
don't
was
know.
not the correct way to the meeting room. But Stanley had felt the bucket calling to
Let's
him,
check the
telling
cargo
him
room.
that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Never mind. The bucket was
I know, right?
wrong.
Bring back the burb.
Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
And let's go, let's go.
No, said the bucket.
No.
Don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Good, said the bucket. Now ride the lift
Oh, it's
all the way to
there.
the top. There's something up there I
How do
need
we
you
get
to
there?
do. Stanley did not question
Oh.
why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of
How do we
course,
get
because
there?
buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact.
Wait, what?
He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to
Dude,
him.
how do we get
and
there?
he
We need to get
unthinkingly
there.
did whatever the bucket asked.
Ah, shit, I missed my stop. No! Oh, wait. No, I made it. I made it. Dude, how do I get there? I need it. We'll figure out how to get there sometime, but now we know where it is. Parkour. We can't even jump, bro. We can't even use the jump circle if we wanted to. Maybe we'll figure it out. Maybe we have to get all the other ones first. There was something about it in the thing.
Look there on the wall. You see? There's a sign right there. It says, no buckets
I am
past
shocked
this
and
point.
I'm appalled.
Stanley, how could you
How
think
dare
it was
you?
okay to bring the bucket
Why
here?
are they racist towards
Unless-
buckets?
What if the problem is that you actually don't know what is a bucket and what isn't a bucket? I suppose that would explain a lot about your behavior.
Well, no,
up to
I do
this
have a
point.
sticker that
Which,
tells me
if
what I
that's
have to
true,
sip on.
well, my goodness. I think we have to do something about it.
No!
This misunderstanding could have dire consequences
Let
on
me
the
out.
entire rest of the game if not addressed quickly and properly. So much of the impact of the story is dependent on your understanding of what is and isn't a bucket. Please, step in here for a minute.
Ah, let me through. Fine. Is this a bucket? Are we in a game show now?
Now then, I'm going to run you through some test scenarios,
That-
and you'll tell me whether or not the thing I'm showing you is a bucket. Simply that,
Okay.
right? This should tell us everything we'll ever need to know about what is or is not a bucket. Okay, let's
Quiz, yay. Yeah.
begin. Item 1. Is this a bucket?
No.
Correct.
Wait, what?
It is a hologram of a bucket, not an actual bucket.
Oh. I didn't expect to get it right.
Item 2. Is this a bucket?
Oh, you're not gonna do chime? Okay. No.
Correct.
Ah!
It is a 3D printed recreation of a bucket.
How
not an
am I
actual
acing this? Genius. And I love the purples. Yeah, same.
Item 3.
No.
Is this a bucket?
Aww.
This is a bucket.
Man.
Item 4. Is this a bucket?
Yes, big bucket.
Are you hallucinating? It's a tractor. It's an enormous machine that tills the earth. I thought this was a gimmick. How on earth did you manage to screw it up? Absolutely incredible.
Thank you.
Let's just move on to the next one.
It's a big bucket.
Is this a
Whoa,
bucket?
another one. Yeah.
Correct.
What?
This is
Oh, okay. Told you it was a bucket. I love this quiz. Come on, any
Item
applause? Any
Is
applause?
this a bucket?
No.
Trick question. Both.
Huh?
Gotcha.
Okay. How? What?
Item. Wait, hold on. I can't find the next one.
Well,
Let me
keep
see. It should be
looking.
around here somewhere.
Wow.
Yes. Thank you. There's nothing here. Of course it isn't a bucket. We both know full well that nothing isn't a
Yeah,
bucket.
thank you for the
Wait,
applause.
When I say nothing isn't a bucket, that makes it
Wait a
sound
minute.
like I'm saying everything is a bucket.
Everything
which of course
is a
not true,
bucket!
unless, is that what you think?
Yes.
Answer me straight, Stanley.
Yes.
Are you trying to tell me that you believe everything is a bucket?
Yes.
You know what? I'm too confused to even sort it out. I've lost all sense of perspective. What is a bucket? What isn't a bucket? Mere moments ago I could
And
answer
what
these
is
questions with
a chair?
confidence. And yet now I'm somewhat adrift. Do any of us know what a bucket is? Am I a bucket?
Yes.
Stanley, I can't keep doing this. I'm losing myself, and myself was all I ever had to begin with. I'm afraid the bucket is threatening to tear
No.
our relationship apart. I can't have that. I'm sorry.
No.
But I'm going to erase
No.
all buckets from the game.
Don't you dare do
Okay,
it.
here we go.
No. Don't you take my bucket away from me.
What happened? Is everything gone? Why did everything disappear? Wait,
Because
Was
everything
everything
was a
a bucket?
bucket.
every single thing in the game was
Look
a
at what
bucket.
you've done, narrator.
Oh, God, I
Look
had
at
no
what you've
idea.
done.
How could... Except me. I'm not a bucket after all. And you, Stanley, you're still here. You're not a bucket either.
I don't
Oh,
care.
this is
Give me my
wonderful
bucket
news.
back.
We're not buckets. Yes, I actually feel much more at ease right now.
Your
It's
brain.
delightful to get some
Here it's a
clarity on
bucket
that
since it
issue,
holds
but it
nar-
doesn't
it
change the
holds
fact
water,
that
narrator,
we
so
haven't
true.
got a game. So, tell you what, I'll reset everything and we'll put back all of the buckets, okay?
Yay!
And we'll know that it's all a bucket.
Yeah.
But if you run into anyone else, maybe don't mention that.
Oh,
Who
I
knows
will.
what that information might do to a person. All right.
We'll make
Here
them
we go.
better. Okay. Eh?
Hi, Stanley. Just wanted to leave you a message to let you know there's a few things I need you to pick up on your way home from work today. We need milk, cereal, dish soap, spaghetti, get a thing of sugar, some
This is
bread,
different from
and
before, too.
coffee beans, whichever ones you like. I'll give you a call if there's anything I forgot. Thanks, sweetie. See you tonight.
Sweetie? Wait a minute, I do have a wife! Yo! Yo! Wait, so... I wonder what the condition is for triggering these phone calls. Interesting. Oh well.
The good old bucket.
Yeah.
Just Stanley and the bucket, off on another thrilling adventure together.
Yeah. What do I want to do? I want to escape.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest.
Wasn't
and
even
entered the
Stanley's
door on
desk.
his left.
Yeah, that's true. But she said Stanley, didn't she? So it's 2 more. Huh. I wonder what that ending was about, like the thing following us and the noise outside. Did I miss something? Could I have continued that? I wonder. Some are both red and blue. Okay, let's try... Okay, we'll do the escape ending.
Coming to a staircase,
And then we'll go
Stanley
down
and the
and see
bucket
what's
walked
down there,
upstairs to the
I think.
boss's office.
Fun.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by... But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding
Let's
him?
go.
Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
And then we'll go to escape later. Okay, down we go. And here we are.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large
No.
door that read, Mind Control
Escape.
Facility. Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley and the bucket would both meet a violent death.
I'm still like wondering, like, where was that
The
red
door
and blue area?
behind them
Is
was
it the
not
one
shut.
below? The...
Stanley and the bucket
Like,
still had
downstairs?
every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
So far, though, we're pretty
At
close
this
to getting
point,
all the collectibles.
Stanley and the bucket were knowingly walking forward into a very painful death for each of them.
Yes. Yes, we are. Whee! I guess this is actually the first time we found out that there was no fall damage in this game, because we did land here before. Alright, is the bucket gonna stop
As
the
the machine
things?
whirred into motion and Stanley and the bucket inched closer to their demise, Stanley reflected on how meaningless the bucket's warmth and comfort
it's not.
had turned out to be. To be sure, it puts the mind and the soul at ease to embrace the bucket, but what use is a sense of ease when you're about to be crushed to death? This is what Stanley thought to himself.
Well, it's all
But he
you
sort
got
of
now,
kicked
so...
himself for wasting so much time carrying a bucket everywhere. Farewell, Stanley.
07. Did the bucket stop it?
Farewell, Stanley,
Oh.
cried the narrator, as Stanley and the bucket were led helplessly
Hey,
into the
even she has
enormous
new
metal
dialogue.
jaws. In a single visceral instant, the bucket's life came to an end as it was crushed violently to death.
07. Wait, what? Yeah. I live, bitch.
It was a shame, the death of such a magnificent
The
bucket.
death of a
It's true that all buckets are radiant in their own
bucket.
way, but this
Oh.
one stood above the rest. It was a glorious bucket to behold.
Oh, hey, it got its own thing. The bucket welcomes you to the grand exhibit. You are standing at the precipice of knowledge, much like a bucket itself. The human mind is frequently empty within, a cavernous void. But through use of the exhibit in front of you, the mind becomes full and enriched and substantiated. Knowledge of the bucket and its history is the only true knowledge we really have. Will you take what you learn here out with you into the world? Will you accept with an open mind what may be challenging about the information in this exhibit? Will you change the lives of yourself and your loved ones as a result of this exhibit? Or will you turn a blind eye and continue to live as you were, in ignorance and darkness? Damn. That's deep. Really
Can you
has
see
changed.
how arrogant
Whoa.
it was for Stanley to take a bucket like this and to claim it for his own? Can you see the hubris
Wow.
that blinded
25
him?
buckets?
Can you see that
Sure,
the
dude.
bucket is far more noble than Stanley will ever be in his short life?
Inferno bucket? In which in the medieval era was so powerfully alluring that it drove dozens of nations to war with one another for control of it. Billions died, and yet in spite of it all, the simple fact remains no one can control a bucket. The stress bucket. Worrying, negative forecasting, negative thinking, lack of reassurance. Vulnerability equals size and strength of the bucket. Okay. Stress bucket presented without commentary. I mean, isn't that commentary in and of itself, though? Whoa. Cave drawing. While we know that buckets predate the existence of mankind, we do not know by how long. This cave drawing depicts early man's discovery of the practical uses of the bucket, by which time the bucket has already likely been around for several millennia. Notice in these drawings how the bucket is allowing itself to be used, having judged humanity to be worthy of its treasures.
No man can own a bucket, and certainly not a bucket as dazzling to behold as this one. It is man who should kneel before the bucket.
The hanging bucket. Whoa. This piece symbolizes the necessary relationship between bucket and humanity. However clear our grasp of the bucket may be, there is yet more that is always out of reach. This distance inevitably is for our own good. Can I... Wait, what? Whoa! Oh! Oh! Oh.
But there is something we can do. Something we can do together, you and I, that will right
Stanley Parable
this terrible
Bucket Deluxe. Ultra Bucket. Oh,
Let
shit,
Stanley die. Let him be crushed by the machine. Don't reset the game. Don't give him another opportunity to run off with another beautiful
I didn't
bucket.
expect that to
We can
end so
save the
early.
world's
I didn't
buckets
even
from
see
their
the entire
treatment
place
of
yet.
tools and implements if only we let Stanley die together.
I mean, I
The bucket should
am.
take its place as ruler, as leader,
Let's go.
as commander of a new world, a new vision.
There we go. Wham. Womp womp. Okay, I guess we're starting over, right? Yep. Eh? Another one?
Hi, Stanley. Just wanted to leave you a message to let you know there's a few things I need you to pick up on your way home from work today.
Wait, this is the same one.
We need milk, cereal, dish soap,
Oh, it's not
spaghetti,
making the sound
get a thing of
anymore. What the
sugar,
heck?
some bread, and coffee beans, whichever ones you like.
I'm gonna
I'll give you a
search
call
that
if
up
there's
later.
anything I forgot. Thanks, sweetie. See you tonight.
The heck? The sound's not... I mean, the noise isn't outside
Where are we
anymore.
going today? The bucket asked. Stanley just smiled. Anywhere they went together would be perfectly fine with him.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest.
Okay, let's go down
and
instead of
entered the
up this
door on his
time.
left.
Oh. Yeah, I know I'm missing some. Let's go down.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office. But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours.
If not,
He
let's
might
check
be
the
fired for
maintenance
that.
room.
And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then, something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy.
Perhaps.
He looked down at the bucket in his arms. Am I
Doesn't
crazy?
seem like it's
He asked
here.
the bucket. The bucket returned his gaze.
This is
but
both
said
red and
nothing at
blue,
all.
but I don't see the
That's strange,
collectible.
Stanley thought. Usually the bucket is a source of guidance and wisdom for me in difficult times such as these. He held the bucket close, yet felt none of its familiar
Oh, shit.
reassurance and
It's
comfort.
no longer
And
reassuring.
that's when Stanley realized, this isn't my bucket. It's just a
Wah.
normal, everyday bucket.
Oh, no.
Someone else's bucket, perhaps. How did I end up with someone else's
No, no, no,
bucket?
no, no.
This
It
is
says
all
property of
terribly
Stanley
wrong.
right there.
Surely
Look at-
no good would come from this. Who knows what sorts of bizarre hallucinations
give me
Stanley
back
might
my
experience
bucket!
without the psychologically
it?
grounding presence of his bucket. And indeed, now he noticed
bucket's
the wheels
gone,
were
no!
at work, which was, of course, very odd.
No?
And now he felt himself floating off the ground.
Oh, God. Ah!
Without my bucket, I've gone truly mad. Where is it? I must find it. Far off in the distance now, he heard it calling to him.
Stanley!
Where are you?
It's me!
Where are you,
the
bucket?
Could it truly be? He rushed forward from room to room, passing by one bucket after the next.
Bucket?
None of them were
Bucket,
his.
bucket, bucket.
None of them were
Bucket,
his
bucket, bucket,
special
bucket,
bucket.
bucket, bucket,
Come
bucket.
to me, Stanley! Find
Where
me.
are you, bucket?
He had to find the bucket. He had to return to his old friend. It was
Yes.
the only way to truly restore his sanity. And then suddenly, he froze dead in his tracks. He knew where the voice of the bucket had been coming from.
This is inside me.
The real bucket was inside
It
him
is.
all along. It was incredibly painful. Stanley
Oh,
doubled
no.
over in agony and blacked out.
Oh shit. What even is reality? Back from watering the plants outside? Oh.
This is the
Well, you came at a
story
great
of
time.
A woman named Mariella.
Do I have a bucket? Tell me I have a
Mariella
bucket.
woke up on a day like
Tell
any
me I
other.
have a bucket next
She
to me.
arose, got dressed, picked up her bucket of comfort and security, and walked to her place of
Ah,
work.
she has the
But on this particular
bucket.
day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had
Oh.
stumbled through town, talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk.
I love
Right
how
away,
much the
she
bucket
knew
adds
what
to
the
this game.
problem was. This man had no bucket.
No buckets?
Of course, he'd gone mad, ranting and raving about a narrator describing all of his actions and how everything is predetermined and free will is an illusion and it's all just a video game. It could all have been prevented if only he'd taken his bucket with him. Perhaps he didn't even realize he'd forgotten his bucket at home in the first place. How cruel the world can be, Mariella thought, and she hugged her own bucket even tighter. But of course, she had no time for this. There were a myriad of confusing problems she would soon have to confront at work, for which her bucket would provide absolute guidance and total
Yes,
clarity on everything.
we get guidance
Heck,
from
yes,
the
she
bucket.
thought to herself, my life kicks ass.
Yeah, you
And
go,
she
girl.
backflipped all the way to work.
She backflip all the way to work. Love it. I love it.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room to check on his co-workers. He never functioned well by himself and constantly needed support and guidance from others, so the thought of total solitude was terrifying to him. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a
That's
trace of
different.
his co-workers.
Anyway, hey,
A
bucket.
good bucket, a strong bucket, a
humble
humble
bucket.
a committed bucket, a bucket of culture and
Okay, let's try the
distinction.
maintenance room.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left
Okay, let's
to go,
go
back
here.
to the and so the two of them detoured through the maintenance section and,
And
walked
let's
straight
go
ahead
here.
to
We
the
haven't checked
opposite
this yet.
door.
Maybe there's a collectible here. And this is the very end.
Oh, good Stanley. I'm glad you found your way here. I knew you'd find this
Oh,
place
shit.
eventually.
Yo! Yo! Oh, they care.
You see, your friends and I are concerned for you, Stanley. We've come together
My
here because we
computer.
care about you very much. It's this bucket you're carrying
What
around
about it,
everywhere.
huh? Don't you dare
The
try to
bucket
separate us.
isn't even from the original Stanley Parable.
I
It's
know.
just sequel content. We're the ones that
Oh, hey,
matter, Stanley.
Adventure Line.
Classic characters from the first game, like the Adventure Line and the Broom Closet. Because that's what fans want from a sequel. They want more of their favorite jokes, not this bucket that they've never seen before.
No, we like the bucket,
Yes, I know
right,
I'm the one who
guys?
gave
We
you
like
the bucket,
bucket.
but you're spending too much time with it. Don't you want another story involving the Adventure Line? We could make the Adventure Line go somewhere new.
Whoa.
Yes, yes, that's what the fans want.
What did I
Let's
do?
it.
Oh wait, it's scripted. Okay. Sure.
Whee! Look at that wacky line. Who knows where it'll go off to next? Oh, and it played some silly music as well.
Oh, this. Da-da-da-da.
Now this is what the Stanley Parable is all about.
okay.
Don't you remember all those great jokes from the original dialogue?
Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and
Wait, what?
Yes, it's as classic now as it
Hey,
was back
hold up,
then.
I don't
Let's
remember
do it
that.
for the fans, Stanley. Let's give them more content exactly like this.
Hold up.
But if
What
we
did
want
you
to
say?
do that, you're going to have to give something up.
I will not give up the bucket. What are you talking about? Huh? I mean, I gotta give something up. What are you talking about? I'm not giving up the bucket. No. Otherwise, sure, classic jokes. Yeah, bucket speedrun. What's that buzzing noise? Whoa. Well, that looks ominous. Okay, but like that kind of goes hard though. Like that could be an
Don't you
album
get it,
cover.
Stanley? We need to get rid of the bucket.
No.
That's why I'm very proud to introduce a brand new character. This is the Bucket Destroyer.
No.
I think it'll make a wonderful new addition to the rich lore of the Stanley Parable. True, it also was not in the original game, but it's such a well-fleshed-out character with so much personality that to me it already feels as though it's been part of the cast all along.
No.
Don't you agree?
No.
Can you guess what the Bucket Destroyer does? Surely you don't need me to spell it out for you.
It's a joy bucket.
Go ahead now, Stanley.
No.
Say goodbye to the bucket, and then pop it into the machine.
I
when you're
don't
ready.
wanna. Ah, shit. Could we have gone here instead? Oh, I was so
Now listen to me.
focused on the line.
It's crucial that you give it the bucket.
I don't
I
wanna
don't
now.
know what the Bucket Destroyer will do if it can't destroy your bucket. Destroying buckets is all it knows.
Then let it destroy
That
itself.
is its
I'm not
singular
giving the bucket
personality
away.
trait.
Shit,
Sure,
I
I
need-
can hear you saying, how
wait,
does
no,
a
it's
character
blocking
with
the way.
only
I
one
can-
personality trait deserve to join the pantheon of beloved Stanley Parable characters? Well, you see, if you were to really explore the Bucket Destroyer, you would see that its desire to crush buckets is so densely loaded with complexity and nuance that it's really like 10 personality traits.
Oh,
What
yeah?
other object in this game can you even say that about? The broom closet? Certainly not. I wonder what sort of Bucket Destroyer merchandise the fans will be clamoring for after this. Okay, the Bucket Destroyer is getting very upset now. You'll have to hurry and feed
I
it.
will not
we
feed
can't
it.
get back to the classic Stanley Parable characters like the Adventure Line or the Bucket
I will
Destroyer
not feed
until
it.
you crush that damn bucket. Quickly now, the fans are waiting. Do it, the
No,
fans,
the
Stanley.
fans
Give
don't
the
want
fans what they
this.
want. Hurry and...
Nope. Well, that's. Oh, but...
The Bucket Destroyer, my prized creation. You had so much potential. We were going to do such marvelous things with you, tell such spellbinding
What the
stories
heck is
about
going
you.
on, bro?
All of it's squandered now. Goodbye, new friend. For the moment in time that you were here, you were
R.I.P. Bucket
magnificent.
Destroyer, indeed. Oh. I know, right? The almost Halo theme. That's exactly what I thought the first time. Oh.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Okay, now.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to
Where
go to the
haven't we
meeting
been?
room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Where haven't we been? What's the red and blue room? How did we get that? I remember, like, back then, he, like, painted the doors red and blue. Oh, when was that? Was that in the Confusion ending? Or... Can't remember. Or was it when we unplugged the phone? Ooh, let's try that, let's try that.
The embrace of an old friend. A weathered
Alright, I'll keep
companionship
disobeying
that
him.
stands
I'll
the
jump
test
off the
of
cargo
time.
thing.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley
And then
had felt
we'll
the bucket
unplug the
calling
phone.
to him, telling
Stanley
him
not
that
having the best of
employee
days? Nope.
lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this no? Never mind.
No.
The bucket was wrong.
Okay, we go to the cargo room.
Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
Ah, shit.
No.
said the bucket.
No.
Don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go
Get
there.
there.
Go to the cargo lift.
Really, how do we get down there, though?
Good, said the bucket.
How do we
Now
get
ride
there?
the lift
I want
all the
it.
way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
There's a passageway
Stanley
somewhere.
did not question
Secret
why or how
passage.
this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the
Alright,
bucket
now
asked.
I'll unplug the phone when we get there. And let's see what happens.
No, stop. Look there on the wall. You see, there's a sign right there. It says, no buckets past this
Oh wait,
point.
shit, this is the wrong
Stanley,
room.
how could you think it was okay to...
Wait a minute, this is the wrong room. No, I'm supposed to go all the way. That's where the phone is. My bad, my bad.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to
Alright,
the
let's
meeting
see.
room. Perhaps the bucket made Stanley want to be a better man and a better co-worker.
Yes.
In time, perhaps, he would become both of those things.
Does it look different to you guys? Wait a minute. Whoa. What's going on here? That's not how this was.
Stanley clutched the
Aww.
bucket tightly to his chest and entered. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
That's not usually where the entrance to the employee lounge is. Right? Am I tripping? Oh wait, no, maybe it was. Wait.
And here it was. Had the bucket turned
The rest
out
of
to be
the office
correct?
is kinda
Was
off,
this better
though.
than the meeting room? Yes, Stanley thought to himself.
I was thinking
No,
of this
never
passageway.
mind.
How is
The
that
bucket was
different?
wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
Well, anyway, let's go across, shall we?
No.
Said the bucket.
Don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo
Nice.
lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo
Can I go up
lift.
here? Can I climb this? Seems like it should be. Maybe I can't have the bucket? I feel like this is the way to go, though. Don't you think? No? Come on. Let me up. Damn it. Oh, wait! Oh! Oh! I found the way! Hey, I can get the thing now. Hog. Let's go!
You're getting
Yeah!
close now, Stanley. You've nearly
We only
gotten
need one
all
more.
the Figler Anmarines. Very soon, you'll collect the last one, and then the first number will equal the second number, and that
Yeah!
will be it. We'll be different people by then. Different in the sense that we used to have none of them, and now we have them all.
Woo!
You can't go back to when you had no Figler Anmarines. None of us
Figure
can.
anurines, what? Anyway, let's see where that passageway goes. We're venting, you guys. Do 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 do. Oh. The hell is this place? Kinda scary looking. Whoa. Narrator dialogue. What is this? Well, at least the reassuring bucket's with me. Whoa.
Okay, this is day number 295. Tape number... I don't even know. I've lost track.
What is
Nothing
happening?
feels real
Analog horror,
anymore.
Stanley Parable?
The longer I study this bucket, the less sense
Bucket.
anything makes. The sheer euphoria I feel every time.
I wonder if this
I
is
pick it
different
up.
if I didn't go there with the bucket.
No matter how many times I've done it, it's always the same feeling. And the emptiness in my chest when I set it down. It doesn't make sense. There's no explanation for it. I still haven't figured out why I see the world so differently when this bucket is in my arms. Why everything feels so... What do I do with this treasure? I can monetize it.
You can what?
Yes. It's unthinkable the amounts of money people will pay for even just an hour with the bucket. This is my golden ticket. But I have to be careful, because as soon as this gets out, there's going to be a target on my back. Even now, I don't know who might be trying to get... What's that? Who's there?
What the hell? Gamborata. Whoa. Eldritch horror in the Stanley Parable. Oh shit. Oh, don't turn around. What the fuck? Gamborata. Okay, and everything's normal.
Stanley knew the office layout like the back of his hand. It was only a matter of time before he found the others, wherever they were. Just a matter of time.
Huh, that's different. Okay. Okay, now let's... Be my Valentine. Ooh. Now let's actually try going for the phone.
Everyone is so lucky to have a bucket, but Stanley is a very lucky fellow. Very lucky indeed. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly.
Man, this bucket adds so much
to the meeting room, but Stanley had
love
felt
it.
the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better than the meeting room? No, never
Anyway.
mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the
Let's
door
go.
on his left to go back to the meeting room.
Let's actually go to the phone now, and then we can plug
No.
it.
Said the bucket.
No.
Don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift. Yeah, good.
Said the bucket.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Yeah,
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly
The bucket
did whatever
does
the bucket
speak.
asked.
In here.
Said the bucket.
Go into this dark room over here.
Stanley once again obeyed blindly.
Yes, my liege. Yes, my bucket. Yes, your bucketness.
Now pick up the
No.
phone.
Whoa, hold on. Why did you unplug the phone?
Because I wanted to.
Were you trying to resist the bucket's orders? Stanley, I was joking. Obviously, the bucket isn't talking to you and telling you to do things.
Yes, it
Buckets
is.
can't talk. It was a joke. Don't you get the joke? It's funny,
Joke.
Stanley. A talking bucket.
Bucket.
Ah, can't you see? Oh, goodness. I must have really bungled up the delivery if you actually
Bungled.
took me seriously.
Fun
Where
word,
did I mess
bungle.
up the joke? Should I have paused for longer or spoken quicker? Comedic timing is so difficult. I wish I were better at it. But there isn't exactly an instructional video on comedy that one can watch to fully... Oh, wait, yes, there is.
Oh shit, instructional
it's
video
sitting
time,
right
let's go.
here. Let's take a look.
Wait, where? Oh, there we
What
go.
is comedic timing? What is comedic timing? How does it work?
What is
How long
comedic
should it
timing?
last? How can it be used to effectively silence your political enemies?
Wait, what?
And more importantly, can it be taught in its entirety within 90 seconds? Thankfully, the answer to all of these questions is yes. Let's dive deeper. If you've ever told a
90
joke or
seconds.
made someone laugh, in all likelihood, you did it while standing 50 to 80 centimeters from them in a room of no more than 76 degrees Fahrenheit, with one of your arms raised straight upward at a 15-degree angle from your body. These are the optimal conditions for good comedic timing. To begin the
Okay.
joke, start by stating and spelling your name. Next, provide a brief synopsis of the joke, including the specific times at which the recipient of the joke will laugh, and then spell out your name a second time. With these steps complete, it's time to begin the humor.
L-U-U.
Speak the entire joke in no more than 18 seconds
Okay.
and no less than 13 and a half, pausing only for bathroom breaks when necessary. When the joke has concluded, it is customary to inform your listener that the joke is over by declaring in your loudest possible voice, "I'm Dunny with the funny." Let's practice screaming, "I'm Dunny with the funny" now.
I'm done with the funny! Woo! I'm done with
Good.
the funny.
This saying is a perfect example of expectations management, which is the cornerstone of good comedy. Finally,
Comedy.
it's time to hand out surveys. Collecting hard data from your audience on how rapt they were throughout the joke is the only way to grow or learn as a comedian. An effective survey should be no less than 10 pages long.
Wow.
And should include the same question reprinted several times, just to ensure the survey taker is actually paying attention and not simply filling in answers at random.
Amazing.
And that's all there is. With these strategies at your disposal, you'll have audiences doubled over
Oh my
in laughter
God.
and even
Oh,
tripled over
quality
in laughter
clapping.
in no time at all. Just remember to let them stop laughing at some point, you gut-busting little scamp. After all, we're each of us needed on the front lines of the war to fight the 12-legged
Wait, what?
invader who threaten our
Wait,
very
what?
existence and to very likely die in a hailstorm of bullets and mandibles. All of us must be prepared to give our lives to this
Hold
noble
up, what are we
cause,
fighting here?
just as our children must do after us,
What?
and their children after
What?
them. Godspeed, and may Earth reign supreme.
Wait, what?
Hey, goodness, this video is a little outdated, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
Well, no matter. I think the fundamentals of proper comedic
What?
timing are still as relevant today as they were back then. So with that in mind, I believe the only way forward is for us to return to the two doors and walk through all of this again, so I can try telling my story
Meh.
with more appropriate comedic delivery. Come along, let's head back.
Okay. And then this will be like the confusion ending with the bucket now, I think. I'm done with the funny.
I can feel it. This time, I'm really going to nail the delivery. You'll be in stitches. A talking bucket, you'll say? How ridiculous. How absurd. What a hilarious concept. The king of comedy. That's what you'll call me. Thank goodness we had the instructional video. Otherwise, who knows where we'd be right now. Well, I wouldn't be the king of comedy, that's for sure. The bucket spoke to Stanley.
The bucket yes.
Spoke. The bucket spoke. Oh, I'll figure it out on the fly. No need to overthink things.
Okay. I still don't know where the red and blue room is. Hopefully I'll run into it here. If not, I'll just search it up. More videos, please. I know, right? Hey! My second sticker is missing! Look at the bucket! It doesn't have the bucket sticker anymore. When did that happen?
Here we go. You ready? When Stanley and the bucket came to a set of two open doors, they entered the door on the left.
No.
What? We're back at the phone already?
It's still unplugged,
No,
bro.
what's going on? There was supposed to be several rooms leading up to this. There was supposed to be a build-up to this point. A dramatic display of remarkable comedic wit
Imposter's
which
not a
culminates in
bucket.
this scene with the phone.
A lot of
Now
people
the
are
timing's
con, you know,
completely
trying to
off.
pretend you don't exist.
Joke will never land.
Just unplug the phone like
Not
we
the
did
way it
here.
was meant to. And it's all my fault. I must have forgotten that the phone room comes immediately after the two doors room. What an egregious mistake.
How egregious
I've made a fool of
indeed.
myself. I don't deserve the title of King of Comedy. I'm nothing.
I'm not even the lowliest joke-telling whelp.
Well,
I think I need to go back and
ooh, do we get to
that
watch it again?
instructional video again. Yes, surely that will help me improve my... Here we go.
Oh.
You ready?
Oh, we didn't
When
get to watch
Stanley and the bucket came to a set of 2 open doors, they entered the door on the left. What?
Oh,
We're
it just
back at the
repeats
phone
itself.
already? No.
Okay, so it is
Here
just
we
a
go.
confusion ending.
You ready?
Yep.
When Stanley and the bucket came to a set of 2 open doors, they entered the door on the left.
All right.
No. You were supposed to go through the door on the right, leading back to the phone. Did you
Oh.
not even look at the instructional video? I think this is all covered very clearly. There's no way I can make the comedic timing work now. It's done. The joke is completely done and over. It's all your fault, Stanley. I'm going to be
it's not
ridiculed in
the
the community
thing
of other
anymore.
joke writers. I'm going to be shamed at every one of our meetings
It's the
from
old
now
one.
on. All because you couldn't watch a simple video and take a hint. Are you proud of yourself for bringing me down, Stanley? Are you proud?
Oh. What?
Stanley,
Oh.
you love the bucket so much it's like you... it's as though all of your other most prized possessions pale in comparison. Yes. Well, let me try it again, Stanley. I heard that you are pale with shame over how unabashedly... in
No,
love
the
with
first one was
bucket you
better.
are. No? Still not... Is it the delivery? Pale with shame.
No, the
Pale
first
with
one was
shame?
different, dude. It was
Pale...
better.
What's another word to describe a bucket? Stanley, this bucket is so metal, I think I saw it playing guitar. No. We're getting away from making fun of Stanley's obsession with the bucket, which was the whole point of this. I'm no good at these jokes.
Jukes.
I need more instructional videos. That's exactly what it is.
Ooh,
That's
do we get
what
to
will
see it?
make me the king of comedy again.
Sorry,
More
Leroy.
instructional videos. Let's see.
Oh.
How long was I sitting there? Stanley wondered to himself.
That's different.
Minutes? Days? Centuries? Did something crucial happen while my senses were turned? He made a note to be more careful with time from now on.
Okay, let me check something real quick. I want to know where to find the last collectible. Stanley Parable collectibles. I'm only missing one more. Stiggly Wigglies? It has another name in the wiki. Let's see. Inside of a sequel exhibit? Oh yeah, we know that. Where's the red and blue one? Colored doors room found by jumping down and entering the open door. Oh, wait, what? Ah, I can't have the bucket in the room. Okay, so I was on the right track. Well, see you later, bucket. I gotta get my last collectible. Stiggly
When
Wigglies go
Stanley
hard,
came
I know,
to a
right?
set of 2 open this was not the correct way to
Someone
the
say,
meeting room, and Stanley knew it
Stiggly
perfectly well.
Wiggly.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Alright,
It
I
was
know what to
okay.
do now. It was okay.
But eager to get back to business,
Hey, it doesn't
Stanley
even
took
say-
the first
that was
open door on
different.
his left.
No. No.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Alright, let's grab that collectible, shall we?
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you forgot. Really?
Yes, I need a
I was in the
collectible.
middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want
Goodbye.
something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you,
really
to
does
show
say
you
it
something
now.
beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Now
Okay.
listen carefully, this is important.
Oh!
And there it is, the last Stiggly Wiggly.
Stiggly
So for this
Wiggly!
moment, Stanley, this is a real
Let's go!
accomplishment.
We got
this is doing
it!
something just for the sake of doing it.
Yeah!
Where so many people expect to be rewarded for the most trivial achievements, you've insisted that a job well done is its own reward. I would tell you that I'm proud of you for collecting them all, but that would be like a reward, and we can't have that.
Aw.
So, instead I'll just say, it's done. We're all done here. And now we can go to whatever the hell you were doing before you hunted for figurines.
Well, this looks uncanny. What if I just stayed here? Anyway.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I want it to stop. We
I'm
would
gonna
both be
let the
so much
narrator talk
happier
for a
if
bit
we
for me to
just
see something of it.
stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Uh-huh. Oh, here? Okay.
What do we want? What are we looking for?
Follower. Oh, wait. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Here.
Wow.
Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment
Whoa.
with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy.
We haven't done this
feel
before, have we?
happy.
Oh. Okay, well, we'll chill here for a bit. I'm trying to search about the following thing. Like, is it actually a thing, or... Oh, okay, it doesn't actually... You can't actually do anything, huh? Alright. How about the noise outside? Let me see if it means something. There's like noise outside. Sometimes it rains outside, so I was kind of hearing rain, I think. Oh, and then there was fire. Oh, it could be a callback to the beta in the ending where Stanley fought in a war against the narrator in a war simulator. Ah. So there isn't actually an ending for that. Okay. Huh. Well, okay. At least I'm sure that it's not something. Well, anyway, goodbye. Oh,
No,
what the?
wait. Where are you going?
This looks interesting.
Oh, no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this. Please, no,
I'm going back.
Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me. Please, Stanley, think about what you're doing.
Oh. What if I go down? Does he say anything? Here, let's try it. Let's see what happens if we go back in. Ooh.
Good, good. We can't be too safe. Promise me you won't go back there. Just stay here.
Now, what if we go back?
No. What do we talk about? You're risking everything we achieved. You are going to stay here, aren't you?
Bye.
You heard me before, didn't you? You will die! What about this isn't getting through to you?
And then we go back. Okay, it doesn't say anything. Boring. Let's go back. Let's dive, baby. Up we go, and up 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 and up.
No!
Oh.
Oh, thank God you lived. You had me worried there for a moment. Now, can we please get back to the other room?
That's different. Whoa. That's crazy.
There. See?
Wow.
This is what you want. This is where we can both be happy. We really can. If we stop moving, we just have to stop moving.
Okay, we go back now. Okay, I go back.
Stanley, go back. There's nothing good that can come from this.
Does it say anything? No. Okay. Then I go back. I'm walking slower, but I don't care. I'm just here to get the different dialogue options.
No, what are you doing, Stanley? Do you just not believe me? What can I say to convince you?
Nothing, narrator. Nothing! Nothing!
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me?
I'll do it if you give me dialogue.
Perhaps you can. Perhaps you finally see what I'm talking about. I know you'll see. You'll see that we can't be happy if we leave this place. You can see
More ways
that,
to annoy the
can't
narrator,
you?
indeed. Stream title cheap. Hehehe. Alright. And let's go back. Hehe.
No, perhaps not.
Or anything. Nope, we're going back. Don't you understand, narrator? I will only stay if you continue to talk. Actually, I kind of want to look into the meeting room now and see if anything changed. Because we found all the statues.
My God, is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll
It's
throw
not you,
yourself from
it's
this
me.
platform over and over to be rid of it? You were literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy.
Listen.
Am I reading the situation correctly?
Listen. On the contrary, narrator, I'm doing this because I love your game, because I get more content out of it.
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along. Do you actually want to stay alive? Or are you just teasing me?
I am just teasing you.
I wanted us to be happy here, Stanley. I really did. I still thought that was possible.
Alas, it cannot be. Gotta love how good the atmosphere changes every time we go here. Good job, devs. I hope y'all like the keyboard click sound effect as much as I do, because I love it. It's why I've been spamming it. It's why I've been spamming it like the entire time I've been playing this game. I can't help it.
Is it over?
It's over.
It's going to restart, isn't it?
Yep.
I'm going back.
It's over, isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it over? I miss dog mode. So true. I can't remember how I even got it. Honestly. I literally can't remember how I even found it. It's like there was suddenly just a door that was open, I think. Or something, right? Yeah, that was That was a good time. Whoa.
Stanley, I'm sorry,
What the
but I
fuck?
have to put a pause on things.
What?
It's just...
What?
It's those figurines.
Oh,
Those
hey!
figglers. I haven't stopped thinking about them since you nabbed every
I was just gonna
one.
take a look at them,
Wasn't it
man.
just the most intrinsically fulfilling moment of your entire life?
Yeah.
Didn't it fill you to the brim with inner richness?
Yeah.
Yes, I know we're supposed to be telling a story, but won't you please indulge me with one more trip back to the memory zone?
Whoa.
I would love nothing more than to revisit the figurines. Just one more time.
Whoa. Oh, it's this place. That's right, the memory zone. Ah. Now remembering when Stanley found the collectibles. Oh, isn't this nice? Okay. Where are the collectibles? Are they down here? Oh
Here's
yeah.
where it all began. The first collectible. Back
True.
then, we had no idea of how many of them we'd find. Sure, it said 6 right there on the screen, but how could we know for certain? We were so innocent. We'll never be like that again, Stanley.
So true, Narrator. So true. Oh, 7 out of 6. Whoa. Happens now. Do I just go back? I hope so. Oh wait, what? Did we go here? Oh, we do. Whoa. Hmm.
And here was the second Stanlerine. You found this one all on your own, just by poking around behind Moss's office. You
Yeah.
did that, Stanley.
I
I'll
did.
be honest. Back then, I had no faith in you to find any of them, let alone 6. But you continue to surprise me in all sorts of mundane, unremarkable ways.
That's my specialty. 8 out of 6. Ooh.
Okay, let's do a little
Understairs
quiz.
boss bedroom.
Which of these rooms
This
was
one.
the room you found your third mini stand? Can you remember?
Bathroom.
Hey, that's exactly
Yeah.
right. It was here in the boss's bathroom. It was the third one. You picked it up, and then after that,
Uh-huh.
you had 3 of them.
Uh-huh.
I'm glad these moments are so crystal clear in
But
your
of
memory,
course,
but I shouldn't
Narrator.
be surprised. After all, science tells us that it's impossible to forget your third time doing anything. Let's see, what came next? Oh yes, we found a
Ooh.
Figley in this pink room.
Wait, what?
Oh, well, I can't actually say I
No?
remember being in this room, but it's here in the memory zone, so it must have happened.
Okay. Hmm. What is that music? Where are we going? Hmm. Oh, this place.
This was the 5th mini stand, and this one was really something special. It was in the warehouse. I remember it
Yes.
so clearly. In fact, because this one is particularly special to me, I made a little video to commemorate
video,
the
guys.
occasion.
Woo!
Enjoy.
Yes! 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 I love this style. Classic movie maker shit. Yes, I did!
Takes you back, doesn't it?
Yeah,
I
it
spent a lot of
did.
time making that video, but it was 8 minutes I wouldn't have spent on anything else.
Yeah. Bling. And then we went here. Oh, I never went into this room without my bucket though. It's gonna be new to me, I think. Ah, yes.
And then, Stanley, then we came to the last collectible, the final figurine, right here by the red and blue doors. This memory is the most distinct and clear in my mind, perhaps because it was the one that happened more recently than all the others.
True.
Who can truly say how the mind works? All I know is that this is the moment where you picked up a Figley and I thought to myself, yes, that's all of them. They're all collected. It was a moment unlike any other. Except for the other moments picking up figurines, which it was exactly.
Of course, yes. Oh. Now we have 12 of 6. Yeah, it leads to the same room. Whoa.
And then there was no more. Because we've caught up to the present moment. Nothing left to do but move onward into the future. Goodbye, Memory Zone.
Aw. Well, that was nice. I mean, now have 12 of 6.
No,
Wait, what?
No, I'm not done. I'm not ready to move on.
Oh.
Stop the loading screen.
Oh,
Isn't
you
there
can just
some way
do
we
that?
can stay
Okay.
here, keep enjoying these figurines? Let's just go backwards. We'll do the Memory
Oh,
Zone
God,
again
he's
from the
addicted, you
opposite
guys.
direction. See how that feels.
I think he's more addicted than me now. Oh, boy. Oh, bother.
Okay, yes, the room with the red and blue doors. I remember this. I must say, of all the figurines we looked at in our initial tour of the Memory Zone, this one is the most distinct and clear in my mind. Let's keep going, I want more.
See, it's just not the same when you don't get, like, the background that comes with the Stiggly Wiggly, you know? Just not the same.
And here's where I made that video.
Yes,
Don't
I
you remember the
do.
video we watched?
Of course.
Yeah.
I love this
love
fucking
that
game so much.
video.
Yep. We're actually speedrunning the figurines now. Sorry, the Stanley-rines. The Figlies.
Still don't remember the pink room, Stan.
Honestly,
Still
same.
no memory of this one. Good room, though. A solid room.
Yeah, it's a weird one. Then the bathroom.
These really were a treat to hunt
Uh-huh.
down. You know, if there had been any kind of reward for finding all of these, it really would have neutered the intrinsic joy of collecting them. I'm very glad we resisted the temptation. Next one.
Okay. How long is this gonna go on for? The figurines, yes, of course. Oh, wait, was it this one? No, this is dark. Okay, we'll go with this one then.
This was our second Figley. Don't you remember?
Yeah.
Yes, I remember it too. The past is truly a wonderful thing. Why does anyone ever choose to leave it? Keep going.
Okay. And then our first was in the void.
This is it. The very first one we found in the exhibit where I introduced you to the Figlarines. Oh, I want more memories, Stanley. I want to keep going. What else is there? What came before this?
The end is never the end, it's never the end. Let's go to the exit. Okay, narrator. Oh yeah, this is what, yeah. Oh god. Wait, the jump circle? This isn't
Look,
where
it's
it
the
was.
terrible new content that we were originally sold
I still
on.
don't have any jumps
I remember
anymore.
hating it back then, but time does put a rosy filter on everything. In fact, I dare say I'm actually
Can you
quite
refill my
fond of it
jumps?
now.
Because I had more
Look
jumps
how much
before.
fun the past is. I want more. More memories.
More! More power! Wrong game.
Oh, yes. The two doors. Who could have forgotten that? A classic memory, this one.
Yes. All leads the same way, and I'm back
And
here.
before everything else, there was your office.
Yeah. The colors are a bit different, I feel like.
Is there anything else? Was there something that came before your office?
The main menu.
There's something I feel I can remember. I can remember.
Oh?
I can remember.
He can remember. What you remember? He remembered.
Yes, I'm remembering something now.
Oh,
I remember
that,
before this
the
whole
intro.
story got started. Back then, I was different. I used
Are we
to make
going back
big
to the Stanley
decisions.
Parable
I was
1?
passionate. I was skeptical. I weighed each decision with profound thoughtfulness. And then, somewhere along the way, I stopped making decisions. I became lazy, and I came up with a character named Stanley to do my thinking for me. He would make the decisions. He would decide which way to go. I would cheer him on as he collected figurines for no reason. Why did I invent Stanley? Was I lonely?
Perhaps?
Yes, perhaps that's it. Perhaps I needed to imagine I had companionship.
How about a bucket, dude?
And Stanley really did make for a wonderful companion, even if he was a fiction. But I suppose it's grown old. I want to think for myself again.
Oh.
I want to go back to how it used to be. Yes, I can be on my own again. I can
Really?
do it. I'll be stronger this time. I'll take care of myself. I don't need Stanley anymore. Oh, but he truly was so much fun.
Yeah,
to
you
play
can't help
with.
but love
You know what?
Stanley.
Since we're in the memory zone, how about one more good memory?
Oh, yeah?
Let's go back just once and give Stanley one more run of the office, and then I'll retire him for good.
Really?
I did enjoy telling his story so very much. Okay, here we go.
Really?
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Let's see if he actually does just end it.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Or maybe
Stanley
this is just the
decided to go
game's
to the
way
meeting
of...
room. Perhaps he had
just-
simply missed a
I don't
memo.
Maybe this is just the game's way of making a nice little segue back into regular gameplay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Let's just see what happens, I guess. And then I want to check out the cargo room, and then we're
Yet
done.
there was not a single person here either. Feeling a
Oh, yeah,
wave
and I
of
wanted to check on
disbelief,
this, that's right.
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Hoping he might find an answer. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs
Okay,
to his
so
boss's
I have
office.
2 more things to do technically. I need to go to the cargo room and see what the room is like without the bucket.
Okay, I think we all know the drill by
Oh.
now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the
Oh.
keypad,
Oh,
Stanley
okay,
pushes
it is
some
different.
buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway.
Wait, what?
No surprise.
Oh yes, this, of course. We really are speedrunning, what the heck. Well, at least he keeps his word. Alright. Sure. But yeah, I want to go to the cargo room, and then I want to see the meeting room, but with the bucket so that I can see the stuff about the figurines. Let's see what happens.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Alright, let's see if anything's different again.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Is his tone different, or is that just me? I don't know.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
I swear that's different. Just me?
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time?
Okay, this feels familiar.
Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never.
Never.
It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Blind to the world.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over
You know
another
what would be
human life.
cool is if
For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
it would be cool if the awaiting input stuff that appeared on those computer monitors were actually related to this. But it wasn't, so it's fine. Oh god, it's loud again. But yeah, let's see if anything's different. Alright, freedom.
Blackness
Oh,
and a rising chill
wait, yeah,
of
this is fine.
uncertainty. Was it over?
we have the door, right?
Yes.
Yep, there he is.
He had won.
I got
He
jump
had
scared by the
defeated
loud.
the machine.
Yeah,
Unshackled
it do be loud
himself
whenever
from
you do
someone
that.
else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking,
Oh, I see.
but happiness.
It's like, did I fall
Perhaps
off?
his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing.
Yes.
Stanley stepped through the open door.
Does anything happen if we just stand here? I think I just walked last time, so I'm gonna just see. Doesn't seem like it though, but we'll see. Oh, nothing. Okay. Like, even if I go back. Alright.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of
Let's see if he really
liberation,
does retire
the
Stanley or
immense
not.
possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Nice. But yeah, 2 more things, and then we're done. First, that thingy, the vent in the cargo room. Yeah, okay, he didn't. Of course, he didn't.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply
Alright.
missed a memo.
Cargo. Cargo.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open
This
doors,
one?
this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it
And then we'll
perfectly
just check
well.
out the meeting room with our
Perhaps he
bucket,
wanted to
and
stop
then
by
we're
the
good.
employee lounge first, just to admire it. It
It's
was
okay.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first
Is it just
open
gonna
door
keep
on
saying
his
that all the
left.
time now? It was okay.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Right. Here we go. And nope. What is this? Oh?
Stanley had now gotten himself so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path.
Oh,
that
shit.
it seemed the
Okay,
office
here
had
we go.
begun.
What's this one?
So far-
Oh. Wait.
You didn't think I was actually just a recording, did you?
Oh.
What a silly and trite explanation that would be. All the back and forth between you and me, all the absurd adventures we've been through, and it all turns out I'm just a tape recording? It was all just in Stanley's head. I bet that's the kind of twist you think is revelatory. I bet each and every time you watch a movie where it turns out all to be in the main character's imagination, you must absolutely bolt off the couch in pure shock at the phenomenal and intricate storytelling. It must be so simple to be you. Life
You.
being an unending waterfall of surprises and delights.
How much more exciting you must find the world than the rest of us do. Now I've become sad. Look what you've done to me.
What?
This is all
What did I
your
do to you?
fault.
What? What did I do to you? Lol. This music's kind of different.
Hello. This is a recorded message scheduled either by you or a person in your place of work. The purpose of this message is to warn you about the
This is probably
dangers
just
of
random.
recorded messages. If at any time you believe you are listening to a recorded message, please terminate it immediately.
can't!
and
I'm
cease all
trying.
flow of information from the recorded message into your perceptual sphere. Thank you, and have a pleasant day.
Well, we're doomed.
It takes a lot of humility to carry a bucket so magnificent. Stanley checked his ego and then proceeded onward.
Alright, let's go to the
Stanley
meeting
clutched
room,
the
and that's
bucket
about
tightly to
it.
his chest and entered the door on his left.
Entered the door on his left.
Still no one
Oh.
was here. Stanley needed the bucket's
So,
warmth
once
and
we get the
comfort now more
figurines, I
than
guess it
ever.
just
Perhaps his boss's office
doesn't
was
do
where
anything.
he'd find answers.
Well, alright then. Alright, let's go to the menu. Alright, the crazy main menu. Woohoo. I wonder, is there actually a way to turn it back, or is it just stuck like this forever? Let me see. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that was a thing. That's nice though. Screen check, camera bob, low dexterity mode. Oh, that's nice. Oh, these are really nice options. Huh. Yeah, I don't think there's any... Unless we reset the game fully, I think we're just like this now. That's pretty cool, though. Let me just switch to the chatting scene. Alright. So, that was the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. That was pretty fun. Woo! We got a lot of new content. Thank you for the headbands. But yeah, that was very, very fun. Got to annoy Narrator a lot. Woo! And we got to collect all those little figurines. Yay! Oh man, I really like what they did with the game. I really love just how much a bucket adds to the game. Amazing. Anyway, that is all for now, my dear fairies. Tomorrow I'll be finishing Tell Me Why. So will the game finally tell us why? Perhaps? Perhaps? We're gonna explore the hidden loft above the barn that we never got to see before. So be sure to be there tomorrow if y'all want to see what's up in there. But yeah, thank y'all so much for sticking around. Hope y'all had fun. And hopefully I'll see y'all next stream. Rest well. Bye bye.